And now we're live. And now we're live on the Dark Gems podcast. We're going to be listening to some music tonight. Going to be reviewing that music, and we're going to be talking about the hottest scene in Midwest casually here in Minnesota. We're also going to be talking about casually some of the hottest artists here. We're also going to be talking about whatever you seem to enter into the chat. So send us some interesting thoughts and provoking.
Send us your music, guys.
Yeah, send us your music, guys.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got a couple of announcements. First of all, if you follow our Instagram, I'm looking at this camera, right?
Yep.
They can see me. I'm looking into your metaphorical eyes.
As
We just updated the Dark Gems Spotify playlist tonight with all new releases. That's also on the Instagram story. There's a ton of content on the Instagram that people don't see, and it's good. It's the good stuff. So like, check in with our Instagram, Dark Gems INTO. Pop through the story. You know, we just got
seen the Midwest.
Yeah, I just seen the Midwest.
Hey,
This is the end
Cash,
of the
what's
story.
up, homie?
Check out the playlist, man.
See you,
If
my
you
guy.
want to be on the playlist, DM us, and then we'll take a listen. And like, shit is good, we'll think about it.
Yeah.
If it's not,
we'll be starting.
We
in
won't
about
put it
an
on the
hour.
playlist.
We'll be starting the submissions in about an hour. So, do that.
Yeah,
Get
you
your
have 57
submissions
minutes. Make a song right now. Actually, if anybody makes a song right now in the next 57 minutes, it's a free submission. Make it happen.
in. Knowing P Cash, he's probably got plenty of beats. He just hop into the booth.
You hear that, P? Let's get it.
Cash.
Let's get it.
Cash.
Let's
Oh,
get
I
it,
should
P
probably get
Cash.
the laptop so
Make
you
me a
guys have
song in
chat.
57 minutes. Let's check the notes. Let's see what's going on. We're here in Rochester, the greater Rochester area, here in southeast Minnesota. We got a couple festivals this weekend. So if you're in Minnesota, this is the place to be in Minnesota this weekend. We have the Frequency One Festival, which is in Pine Island, out in beautiful, spacious areas of meditation. And then we also have Nice Fest, sponsored by Nice Clothing Brand. This man's destroying the set. Jesus Christ. We also have Nice Fest downtown at Hidden World Vinyl Records. That runs Saturday, Sunday, Monday with people like Bird Cop, Arthur, Matt Kuniyam. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And a bunch of other local firecrackers. I just realized that can be put in weird connotations. Firecrackers. Two festivals this weekend. Frequency Run and Nice Fest. Come stop by. Let's get it going. Like we said earlier, send in your music submissions if you're watching right now, and we're going to tell you what you think. With that being said, our guest tonight is Dark Barbie, the EDM goddess of Minnesota. Talk to him.
Good. I'm Dark Barbie. Hi, DJ.
Where can they find it?
Dark Barbie different. SoundCloud at soundcloud.com.
Indeed. The only. There's only one. We started working like loosely through Dark Gems because I've stopped by a couple of your shows. And then I was like, you know what? I'm starting to make some EDM stuff. We need to do some shows together. And alas, here we are in the Rochester music scene, trying to get some clubs to open up. We need one club. That's all I want. We just need one club or one place that fits the criteria, and we're gonna go off. So if there's anybody with $250,000 in the chat right now, I think that's a good investment. So, give me money, give us money, and put it to good use. Thank you.
Put it to good use.
DJ White Boy,
Yeah.
do you have any announcements for the general chat?
So the link for your submissions are in the description below. Click that. Make sure you post your link for your song in the comment. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to know what the fuck I'm playing.
Yes. Make yourself known. Just whip it out. tell us everything about yourself and why you are the cockiest motherfucker around. Yeah, I'm pulling up the chat now so I can read what
My
people are
bad. My
actually
laptop
saying.
is dead.
The laptop's next to. Yes, alter egos. Send me a sticker. Send us stickers. You want to be put on the general surface scenario. Can we cover this table? This is now the sticker table. So if you have stickers, we're gonna put them on the table. How many of these do you have?
You owe me a sticker. Not you. Alter. You owe me a sticker.
Shout out Altered Entertainment. They've done photo and video for a few of our events.
Here.
Yeah. Look how clutch that was, bro. We just
Need a sticker? Got a sticker. On the spot. This man said. Kind of funny that he ironically said that sticker and I have one of them. Yeah, we'll do it later. He can't figure it out.
No.
Kind
Wish
of
we
stickers
could like
it is.
zoom in on this and like add like suspicious music.
Is there a white boy sticker on there now?
Suspicious?
No, there isn't because I haven't ordered any. I'm poor.
Send us your stickers, fam. You have any stickers?
Got
Card type
cards.
thing.
You can't see it on camera. Card for her.
Buy like $700. And we put them on the table.
That man tossing racks in the crowd? No, it's stickers.
Stickers.
It's lots of stickers. Hella
I'm gonna
stickers.
center this stream. Watch this lag. How far is our lag? Jesus Christ, it's like
Like 9 seconds.
nah, it's a lot, bro. Is this gonna be on center?
No.
To do.
It'll have to do. Yeah, it'll have to do .com where anything is possible. Like this guy is like this guy's got a lot of stickers and like this guy
Going on a tangent about.
podcast is about send in your music.
It's in a bag of
Follow
pizza.
the Instagram. Our 1,000th follower to the Dark Gems Instagram gets free merch. We're at 971 right now. 29. Make it known. Make it known. The Dark Gems brand, my friend.
Is that a white boy arcade machine? It's Drama Buddy's cabinet. Yeah. Yeah, it's got all types of pinball on it. Rip your own sticker. L quality control.
I boarded that stickers line. Yeah.
It's a big ass QR.
You could scan it through the fucking.
They're not gonna be able to scan it.
Yes, yeah, you can.
Zoom
If you
way
believe enough in yourself, you can scan in through the
I can tell you
camera.
now the resolution's not gonna allow that.
We'll figure it out.
It
man.
looks like a mish. Yeah.
Once we have
a mess.
64K resolution.
60. We could be doing 4K if we had a better camera.
If you would like to donate a 4K camera to us because you're a nice friend, we will accept it, like surprisingly. So, give us things.
Give us things, dude.
With that being said, it is 7:11, which means it's time for. We don't have a segment for this, but we have a couple more announcements before we completely go off the rail. Hold
More
on.
announcements.
May 27th, Jay Havoc, the godfather of Rochester, Minnesota,
Our father.
where
He's
he
just our
gave
father.
birth to Rochester, Minnesota. Like, I don't know if you know this story. This is like confidential shit, okay? So, in 1899, a bunch of nuns that had a hospital, okay?
Okay.
And they were like, hospitaling, okay? They were just
Mhm.
like, doing. And there was a gust of wind that came over the Mississippi River Valley, and they're like, "What is that? That doesn't feel like a storm. It's a bit mustier than a storm. This is kind of strange. I'm kind of
Low-key
creeped out by
saying, Jay,
this.
it's
I
musty.
I think we need like 8 Our Fathers. Can we just like do the rosary like one time? And then they started to see like this beautiful caramel skin forehead like peek over the Mississippi River Valley Mountains bluffs, and it was Jay Havoc,
What they thought was the sunset or
Yeah.
the sunrise was actually
Yeah.
Jay Havoc's head.
aka God, and he just vomited, you know, whatever we have here, a Kathy's bar,
Kathy's?
that
He
one
did- he was-
cow that's
I
on
don't think
South
he's responsible
Broadway.
for Kathy's. I wouldn't take.
Well, I mean, it's all part of the culture.
Fair.
Yeah, and he, you know, he basically vomited like ejaculate. He should tell the story
Whoa,
himself.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
You know, the whole Rochester scenario, and when I moved here when I was like a child 5 years ago, a clock. Basically, I was like, where
You were
are
a child 5 years ago? Hold on.
Yeah. Half a decade. I've had half a decade of it. Almost 6.
Almost 30. I hate it.
Do you guys like? Should we have a therapy session about age for a second?
No,
like,
it's okay. You'll get through it eventually.
what do I need to know?
Once you hit 25, you're like, fuck.
What do I?
It just starts going quick, dude.
What? What goes quick?
Time, life, every day.
Time?
You wake up and you're like, hey, look at that. Bedtime.
Is there a way to slow this down? Like eat more bran flakes or something?
Do a lot of mushrooms or
Oh, dude.
acid.
Oh.
That tends to couple hours at least.
Help my brain a little bit.
Mushrooms don't do.
Okay.
And you don't build up as much tolerance. Why are we talking about drugs?
I don't know,
Anyway.
bro. Drugs don't even exist. I don't know. Okay, so hold
That
on.
One guy. What is drugs?
She said, "Let me get you 3 files real quick. You are a god."
Kate,
Okay.
appreciate you.
Kate is a god. Yeah,
9
we're trying to drive
becomes
it up.
bedtime, bro.
Hey, if you are like a person that goes to places, we will give you free delivery on Dark Gem stickers or any merch you buy. We have like 5 hoodies left in various sizes. So like,
Don't we have more than that? I thought
no, people have been buying them.
that's why I didn't
Like,
get any.
They are gone. Want to showcase a little bit?
Like hot case. Oh yeah, I'm wearing it.
That's part of the experience. Yeah, it's a custom bleach stain, not made by AI factory equipment. So that's
Neat.
pretty cool, I think. You don't have one, do you? I'll give you the one I have, or I mean the extra one that I happen to have in my trunk. Part of the team. Yeah. So yeah, we'll drop off the stickers. Like if somebody wants, like, more than. I don't know why I'm looking at you. Like,
Oh, it's me. You're the one that does you're the one that paid for them.
like if you want more than 50 stickers, I will give them to you. I will drive to your location and slap them on your doorstep.
Make it
Essentially,
rain in their whole front yard.
yeah,
52 card pickup.
yeah. We just want
32 card, whatever.
people to take a road trip around America and just think that Dark Gems is following them. That's what we want. So
Just dark gems all over the. Gotta dig deep enough.
how'd you get started with E EDM?
You can push that down.
I just like the meat. Then actually Halloween. Started with it. I went to a Halloween show.
Hell yeah.
2013, literally.
Where was that at?
Skyway Theater.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For
So did you like produce music for that and then you went to EDM, or did you start producing?
I just mixed. I started.
I would consider,
Yeah, it's a
because
tough thing to
you
get
still have to
picked up.
stack the tempos and stuff, and there's creativity involved in orchestrating.
Yep.
It can be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just double.
EDM
Yeah.
is home for bootlegs and flips. Call it. There's a bunch of different terms for it. There's no disrespect behind it. I mean, there is a little. You're gonna take a whole construction kit for a sample pack and then just post that as your own song. I mean, sideways. I don't know what their name is, but I'm calling you out, you fucking bozo.
Favorite EDM/DNB artist is a question from Eli in the chat.
Codeface, Getty, Alice in Wonderland, Essex,
Yep.
Driftworks. So many good ones. Twine. Oh, I'm not used to speaking in a microphone.
My bad. I didn't mean to punch there.
Yeah, you said it was like
So much good
gate.
shit out there.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
were
I got a
talking
goofy
about
noise gate.
like back sample.
What do you mean?
How people basically pull a bunch of like the word like non-royalty free.
Oh, what I was talking about
Yeah.
is so like companies that make sound packs, they'll make a song with the pack as like a presentation of like, here's what it sounds like when you make an actual song with it. People are taking that bass track and uploading because it's technically that song is
Is it just
Yeah.
technically different? What you're saying?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would say that's like less effort than taking like already constructed songs and mixing them, because they're already giving you like the creative process.
Right, that's different. But then they labeled that
Yeah.
as a remix. Like these people are uploading an entire song that are completely different. No credit to any. I made this.
Or
No, you
like
didn't.
following a tutorial on YouTube with the packs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're like basically just copying and pasting shit. You gotta learn to arrange stuff yourself and set that up yourself. The whole art behind producing.
Oh, by the way, we didn't even mention this earlier, but we have a Dark Barbie set tonight at 9:30.
Yes.
So if you
Hells
stay
yeah.
tuned in, we got a whole green screen setup that's new to the show.
It's behind the camera.
It's
You
gonna
can't see it
be
right now.
that away 9:30. So after the music, after our or whatever rambling we'll do after that.
After you hear us rant for about a half hour.
Yeah,
an hour.
yeah. We're just gonna. Last week we were listening to music and we basically got basically opened up past our minutes, gave people honest opinion. Weird for a lot of people.
They need it though.
Yeah, they need it.
Definitely need it.
That's what we do here. So send in your music. 8
Honest
p.m. We're gonna start the music review.
If it
It's
sucks,
all in the
we're gonna
chat.
tell you it sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, like send your worst music, bro. I'm trying to be entertained. Good music, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's good, bro. Like, keep following your dreams.
Not
And
just
like,
something that
look,
needs work.
positiveness, that's boring. Okay,
Fuck positivity and all that shit.
I'm always
Positivity.
trying to be positive.
positivity doesn't make us money. The only way Dark Gems makes money is if we're mean to everybody. So,
MZ.
actually,
If you're saying like for like what we listen to for submissions, we take any genre. But what kind do we personally listen to? Is that what you're asking?
either way,
Pcash, the link is in the description below, you goof.
yeah, it's the Stream Elements link.
Most
in the-
brutal
the
scene
Stream
in the
Elements.
Midwest.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, bro.
Most brutal scene in the
That's
Midwest.
what I like to hear.
Most honest.
We're trying to start the most intentional rap beefs per capita. You know what I'm saying?
The most intentional.
Yeah. So like if we have like 3 rap beefs in Rochester, that's worth like I think 90 rap beefs in Minneapolis.
We just start
Like, I
calling
think-
out Memphis. Or not Memphis. Atlanta.
I don't know enough about them. I don't know anything about Atlanta.
Exactly. We don't Shit about him. That's the
Yeah.
perfect way to start beef. You don't know shit about him.
Yeah, I don't know anything about you, but I don't like you. I don't like you.
Hey,
That's
fuck
how
you,
that's gonna
man.
go.
I
So,
like you. What were we talking about? We got sidetracked.
we were talking about music genres and like sampling and stuff like that because I was asking her, I was like, why can't I find you on Spotify and stuff like that? And she's like, oh, because
Some shit can get copyrighted on there, even if it's mixed. But I've been seeing more people do it now with TikTok. Like everything's on the rise now, and people are like making it, posting it, getting away with it.
MZ, yes, it is $2. Only $2. I would hope that you can afford that. It'd be really
or if
kind
you
of
can't, if you don't think it's worth it, let me say this, okay? Us talking about your music is free content. You snip it, you post it on your thing, you be like, these people don't know shit about what they're talking about. Or you'll say, look at these people talking about my song. Not actually, but this will be like the intention. These people are talking about my song. Go listen to my song. That's the way I think about it. So, you know, $2, look, $2 can get me down the street. It can get me down the street. Anybody here down the street, it can buy maybe like one of those like cheese sticks at Quick Trip. So
a
like
cheese stick.
yeah,
You need a pack of wraps.
Yeah.
those are more than
yeah,
think.
I think those are
$2.50
kinda
now.
expensive.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyways, subscribe to the channel. We're only at 64, which means we I don't know, what can you do with 64? You can have a bridal shower with 60.
Who's getting married?
I don't know.
You didn't think that far, did you?
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
But we can have a bridal shower with a number of subscribers. So that's pretty cool, man. If you want to come to the bridal shower, subscribe today.
For sure.
We're at what? Because I believe was it Katie in the chat earlier? Kate? Yeah. I believe she was running us up. We're at 974. 26 more.
Yep.
1,000th follower gets free merch. It's the Bleach Dark Gems hoodie, the V2. There's only 40 of them, like, alive in circulation.
It's all good, MZ. We'll catch you. We're here every Wednesday, same place, same time. YouTube, Dark Gems INT. Gotcha.
Yes. Just we're gonna be here until I'm probably like 84, and I have like a lot of health issues, and you know, Dan will be here. Dan will be here until he's like
here in his fucking decrepit little old man chair.
Yeah, you're gonna be like 98, I think. Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good actually.
Never mind, I let it go.
No, that's good enough. So here's my thing, Dan. We need a way to explain to people why our set keeps changing. I had somebody ask me if we moved from a different city,
Yes, we moved from a completely different city.
which we kind of did. And Eli actually just kind of mentioned it. So, we've technically had 3 different studio setups in the past 3 episodes. And that is because we were at a totally different place, like in downtown Roch, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And then we came back here because we were having some tech issues. And then we realized the internet here is actually like super quick and we can do like 4K episodes.
Right now we're doing 2K just to make sure we're stable.
We can nearly do 4K episodes.
So we can do 4K.
Yeah. And we also have another opportunity to kind of expand our show at this location. So
All my
you're probably
equipment's
going to
here.
see it change again.
Yeah. Well, all
Yeah.
my equipment is here, and it's easier to just have it when I'm doing other things like producing music, streaming on my own on Twitch, doing all that stuff. It's a lot easier. Pack up a whole PC.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
If you would like to have us move into your basement and do an episode of the podcast, my
Provide the
price
PC.
is 1 Quick Trip rotisserie chicken, and Dan's
Not
price
again.
is
Not
like
bro.
a I don't know, was that Fago you got?
Fago. Yeah, I drink
Yeah,
Fago religiously.
like 7 cans of Fago Cola.
7?
Yeah, I think that
Just
can get you
7?
through a nut,
They
right?
sell an 8-pack. Take one out and dip
Yeah,
me like that.
that's for I don't know, so I can wash down all this chicken.
The chicken tax.
I don't know if you saw that episode.
That was
We kind of have a thing going
episode.
where we just take a large amount of food and then somebody eats it on set.
But he had to pick the most moist, loud rotisserie chicken.
I didn't even realize it was that much of a problem.
Every time you touch it, you heard. Every time.
Yeah.
And he's sitting over there like, yeah, give me that fucking leg. Ooh.
That's not what I said. That's not what I did.
But it was loud as fuck. And Jaden just sitting in the corner, just eyeballing the fuck out of it.
He
wanted to
looked
attack-
hungry.
He low key wanted to attack it, but he didn't want to. He wanted to seem like weak on the stream.
He could have asked. I would have taken a piece off and given it to him. Given.
Yo, homie, give me a thigh.
Yeah, I would have just taken the thigh off, and you just hear like the crack of the cartilage.
But I hope
Like-
that sums up your question as to why the studio is different. And guess what? Next week it's gonna be different again. Look at that.
Thoughts on collab with Waterwave in Minneapolis? Low-key is kind of one tonight because my Pretty Girl single is submitted to the Waterwave stream. So the thing with Waterwave is there's just a lot of circumstances that need to come together. We did my last company did a collab with Waterwave in 2020, and then the pandemic happened. So like they've been down here, they've collabed with me and some variation of people. But since the pandemic, we just haven't put anything together. Like I talked to I'm working with Tracing Green on a single right now that's probably gonna come out later this year. And then Dabo Fly's been submitting to them a ton. So they know who Dabo is. They know who YPG Money Mac is.
Yeah. And at this time, they
Um,
were also they were like just getting fresh opening up their storefront too. So they were working on a lot of that up in. We do our own thing right now. We're in the same state, but it's like almost two completely different scenes. Sort of merge once in a while.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. We're working on it.
We'll probably just like get in contact and start a scripted beef to like gain some traction here in Minnesota. So any beef you see, it's scripted. Okay.
Mhm.
He dies, scripted. They're fine.
They didn't really die.
They didn't really die.
I got you, P Cash. I got you.
Enlighten me more on like what the Rochester scene was like pre 2019.
You'd know a little bit more about
Because-
that than I do.
I don't know anything.
There was like not shit for rap at all
Okay.
or EDM really. There was an EDM night for like a couple years before the quarantine and then it like shut down and never came back. It's like
Yeah.
bars were back. There was no EDM night. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was very small.
It was dead.
It was
Immediately.
like rock music, folk music back in the day, a lot of metal music.
Yeah. Lots of live bands.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the core is down here in this area too. Like
Mm,
Midwest
live
Music
band.
Fest, right?
Emotional.
Yeah. Is folk emotional though? Folks have
True.
emotions.
It can be.
Yeah, Midwest Music Fest, I feel like they need more variety. Like they already have a certain crowd that comes to that festival, but
True.
they could expand it. Like Winona's a beautiful area to have a festival.
It was mainly
Um,
indie bands, but you could find rappers scattered in every corner. Yeah, but they weren't
Yeah.
like being put on big like main stage. Here we're gonna
Mm-mm.
headline this event at this bar type shit. It was gotta be big, and a lot of the music shit was all up in this. At least that's from my personal. Everybody's experience is a little different.
What's interesting now, and like I'm kind of biased because I'm like in the center of it every hour of every day, is there's a ton of artists that can carry themselves like they want. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to do this consistently, they want to perform consistently and put out music consistently. But we're literally at a shortage of venues. That's what I honestly
People
think.
don't want. I don't know. They should because it's money. People want to see live.
Yeah. But two things like I've taken in sure. Like from like talking to other promoters around Rochester, which is another thing. There's like 6 promoters in Rochester that will put on rap music.
Yep.
Like that was not a thing like 2 years ago. But anyways, like first of all, there's like news stories I'll see from the local news where they'll be like, downtown is looking to develop and open up blah 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 blah. And then there's a ton of people in the comments and they're like, I just want to go out and like drink with my friends and why is there not anything? So like there's demand for it. It's just there needs to be like a few businesses to realize that and invest in it. But the other thing is like I don't know how much I can speak on this, but there's like some very very like powerful things at play as far as like who controls the narrative of Rochester. Like they're very very like sensitive about it, and I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't know how much is verified, but like if they want to push a certain narrative about like music or like anything happening in their entertainment scene or lack thereof it, like they will make sure something will or will not get pushed.
Oh yeah.
Like the real estate investors and the bigwigs at Mayo, like they'll push the narrative that they want to push through the local news and everything. And
I'm
the
looking
post
up this
bulletin.
the Blue Moon Ballroom, and I mean, it looks all right, but that's the only problem is that's like it's a ballroom. Those are designed specifically to host events like wedding, whatever they're called, receptions, and
What's up, Buddha?
corporate events and shit like that. That's what ballrooms are mainly for. Acoustics for a live show are a little.
Metal show there back in the day. It was
What?
weird though.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's the one over by Marion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did metal shows there. It was super weird.
Blow up your picture. Yeah, it's basically like a
It was
barn.
like a tiny little stage. They did them there, and then they had a U-turn coffee shop that was like Christian where they did them, and then the
Yeah.
skate park,
It's
which
even
was
got the
really
dance
weird.
floor.
A
They've even
Christian
got a
coffee
dance
shop?
floor.
They did them here at the Legion, Byron Legion, back
Oh
in
my
the
god,
day.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was lit.
Oh my god, it was really good.
It was good. Yeah.
There was one band. They actually came back recently. It was
Verge. Was it Vertical Apps or Trip the Grid? They both
Trip the
were there
Grid,
a
and then it
lot.
was another one. It was like something Hearts.
Yeah, there was a lot of good shit. Back
Yeah,
in the day.
they were a Wisconsin band. They were really fucking good. I know Steve's band. It's not so much for Sleep anymore, but his band Quarter. They're doing big now. I don't know if you remember Steve Utley from So Much for Sleep.
I don't think I remember that.
No.
I've probably seen it.
That was his little like hardcore band. Now he does gent, and
I like that
he's
type of
actually got
music.
there's a big thing with him. Apparently, he has one of his band's songs charted out for so people play his song on Rocksmith.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
People are doing that for Guitar Hero now on TikTok too. You
Mhm.
can do any song.
Yeah.
People were doing SpongeBob earlier.
Well, you got to have somebody that can chart it and actually like input the notes of like, oh, this is what I'm gonna play as on the highway. So if someone can create that, then go. He was smart enough to know how to do that. Did it. His band's song.
Start doing it for EDM. Just be like,
Yeah. Only DJ Hero was still a thing. I love that game.
that was cool.
I don't know about
Yeah.
the ballroom, to be honest with you.
It's kind of weird.
The only thing is like lighting is a thing. Like for us specifically, like we have sound, we don't have lights.
I have a laser.
Yeah.
The one that I brought.
Yeah, and this
Very
is,
short cord.
Yeah, this is our conversation about like our debrief about the garden too. Like the garden, great space, cool
It
space.
needs to be a little darker, but people are skating.
Well,
Right.
we don't have lights. That's the other.
Oh, if you
Right.
had lights, you could have them off.
And I have like a ton of people that want to book the garden because they also like the space.
I
But
thought it was really
that's
cool.
their main concern. Like liquor, you can get a vendor in there. But like
I didn't think it sounded as.
That's
our
also
sound has a limit at around 200, 250,
Oh,
say. That's like a 600.
definitely. I was expanding the sound quite wider than I wanted to. Try to hit as many people. And then the other thing is that we're so elevated with all the speakers and stuff. It's not like an actual stage where you could have the subwoofer down on the
Down.
floor. Subwoofer was at people's. Couldn't really.
And kind of in front of us, true.
V
Oh,
was
that
saying
sounded
that.
weird
I
too.
talked to V.
Yeah.
Like, you guys should put at least the subs on the. Yeah, I know you know, but I'm saying
Yeah, yeah.
V agrees with me.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I was trying to figure that out. It was like so high up. Well, I was thinking, I was like, maybe go to the other side. Not such a, because where we were was like a launch where it has a longer slope than like a normal half pipe where it kind of curves up real quick. So there'd be room for the speakers to be sit right down away from us.
Yeah.
There was a good like 7-8 feet distance where we
Wouldn't-
were standing, and then people in the crowd.
Wouldn't like the initial sound like reflect back and forth between the half pipe too? You'd basically create.
Not if you have it set up properly and angled right.
No, I'm saying that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you'd have that space in the half pipe. Bit like. And it'd be great. But lights. Lights is
are a
what we
big
need.
issue right now.
Propane Gang, 13 to 15. We had a small venue on First Avenue called Creative Salon. We did a handful of shows there as well as Jack the Ripper and a few others. It was sold and closed and no more.
Yeah. See, that's the fateful story of everything music in Rochester
I
right
didn't
up
know
to
they
that
ever
time.
did music.
They sold out and either new ownership and they don't want to do shows, or pandemic happens and now everyone's scared to bring big crowds into buildings. I think we're over it now. I think we're pretty much over it now.
I think the city is over it too, based on like what the narrative they're putting out is basically we're looking to expand our downtown area, you
Hmm.
know.
There
And
are still
what's
big cities
provided.
though that are still heavily enforcing the 6-foot rule.
Really? Like what?
Well, I mean, there are still places up in the cities you'll walk around, have the 6 feet distance at like bus stations. A lot of the trams have that still. I know as of just recently, businesses started taking down stupid fucking shield that they've talking at people through plexiglass. This ain't the hood.
Chinese place.
This ain't your corner store on Peoria Street.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like Creative Salon, I don't know anything about it because
I
you
never
just
heard of
mentioned
Creative
it,
Salon.
but
I
if it's
remember-
anything like a lot of creative spaces like I've seen, what I feel like there's a lot of people that want to do something here and they'll open up a space that is some like fraction of we sell music or we're a venue or we sell some other type of art, we sell clothes, we sell something of that variety, and they'll double it as a venue, but there just isn't enough money flowing in to support it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost that like
Urban Lights.
yeah, anything you start here, like that's for real. Like if you took a certain district downtown and you said like this is going to be our entertainment district, you'd have to be at a loss for a year or two and be able to take that. And have a good team like around you and like bringing in the artists that we have and promoting the events that we do to keep it relevant. Because consistency matters too. Like we did a handful of shows there. That's fantastic. But if you're looking at like just the entertainment like scope as a whole, like if you're just like a doctor at Mayo, right? Or like a nurse practitioner, whoever in Rochester, right? And it's Friday night and you just want to go out, you're going to go where there's consistency, unfortunately, right? That's what we have workshop right now for 4 hours a week. That's the closest thing we have to like to a club. So like people know that. They go to workshop or they go to Kathy's, and that's pretty much it from my perspective, right? And like that's very limited, but the reason they work and the reason people go to those places is because they know it's going to be there.
Dead boy, we got you. Like I said to MZ, do this every week, same place, same time. Tube, Dark Gyms, INTO. Got you.
18 minutes to 17 minutes till we start the music submissions. So we will be ready to go for sure. We got Booty Man there, we got P Cash, and we got another one from Shank Hill. Shout out to all you guys.
Hell yeah. Excited to hear P-Cash.
We're gonna give you our best. So
P-Cash is part of, so like we were to, this was kind of going back to something earlier. There's a huge music feedback. And that's why I started sending Damn Beat. That was kind of like the pinnacle at the start of it.
right.
Yeah, and P-Cash is one of the many artists that submit to pretty much like every music feedback stream that I've been into. P-Cash is right. He's really cool. He's from New York, and it's not. He doesn't do like the drill, typical like you now come. Got the very classic type.
I heard some of the stuff he submitted to when you were doing your own show.
Yeah.
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 He's pretty.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He's got some good sounds.
What's up, man? Appreciate you. You skated at the Garden with E. He's a beast. Garden's a really cool skate. Like I was really impressed. My first impressions of the Garden, I was like, "This is cool." We haven't. Rochester hasn't had an indoor skate park in a long time.
It's a
Both of them got
Bored to Death and Midwest Skate Shop. Or skate shop. I don't think Bored to Death did shows, but I know Midwest did for sure. They did a lot of shows. Mainly, like we were talking about earlier, it was like metal and hardcore type show. It was that era. Scene era is what I like to call it.
Yeah. I think I was telling Laura, the owner there, after the show, I was like, events here can work,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
In Rochester, right? But like what I've learned is like if the space isn't primed,
Oh no, Morty. You're good. Morty died.
that is gigantic.
Oh no, Morty, you fell.
Bro wanted
oh,
to be on the
fuck.
stream so
Oh, shit.
bad.
Oh jeez, Rick. Oh my arm.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez, Rick. I don't know.
Shut up, Morty.
Shut up, Morty, you fucking piece of shit. You were an
Yeah,
afterthought.
that works. He just wanted to have the limelight. Like
Sentient arm, Morty, jerking off all day.
the other thing is like there's a lot of when people do shows here, it's mostly like showcases.
Yeah.
And that's what we kind of did at the Garden just to open things up. But like when we did our show at Hidden World, I think one of the reasons like it popped off so much was because like the space was primed and we filled it with sound.
I have a weird
And
outlook on what showcases are. You're
what
gonna
is
be like,
what is your definition of a showcase?
well, to me, I think showcases are like a passive aggressive way of like, I want to be involved with you, but I don't want to directly be. Like
Explain.
I want to use your name around my name to try to like get clout. So showcase all these artists with all these different fucking groups that don't correlate.
I would say that's kind of accurate actually.
So it's like
It's the easiest way to basically do contextual marketing, which is, oh, this guy's popping off and I'm performing with him, so therefore I'm popping off. Yeah, I could see why you said that.
that's my
Yeah.
outlook on showcases. I'm not against them. I mean, it's a good way to get a show done. It's a good way to get something promoted, get it, something popping in the city or a new venue opening up, whatever, I
Yeah.
get it. It's cool, but I'm looking at like bigger picture of like doing complete headline shows ran by an entire collective or label, whatever we want to call it, running it with that, being themed around that, not having multiple different personalities coming up. You got one dude up there that's
Right.
singing soft shit on a melodic trap beat, and then you got
Right.
the next dude coming up going like, "I'm the gangster in the town." Blah blah blah.
We're on this, we're on the same page, and like I talked to Dabo about this, and like this was what I was kind of getting at, and then I lost my track when I
Sorry.
just talked about earlier. No, because you brought me back. Like, if like Dark Barbie's gonna be performing, right? It needs to be all like EDM or dance music the entire night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like if I'm performing, same type of genre. Like
Mhm.
that's why I asked her to open for.
Yeah.
Like if Jay Havoc is performing, it's more contemporary hip hop.
Yes.
If Dabo Fly is performing, it's melodic trap, kind of mixed in with that like
Poppy
pop
stuff.
rap shit,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
That's why that's what sells shows, right? When you put it out on the flyer and you say, "This is what's happening," it is a club show, it is an EDM show, or it's egotistical narcissist Dabo Fly talking about his feelings on a track. Like that's what gets people in the door.
Alex J, what's
Like
good?
if you just put a bunch of people from the same city on a thing and you say there's going to be music here, it's kind of a gamble
Yeah.
because people don't know what to expect.
You either know the scene, you're like, "Oh, okay, this is gonna be cool," I'll come
Right.
out. Or it's like, who are the fuck are these people?
Exactly. Music submission in 11 minutes. Looks like we got good amount of people in the chat right now. If you want to do us a favor and post the link on your Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you got, Reddit, go back in time and put it on Tumblr.
Isn't Tumblr still a thing? Actually?
Yeah. Oop, my fault.
No.
Or
I think
that'd
they
be cool.
deactivated it.
No, they still have it.
They still
It's
have
a
it?
Yeah,
thing.
they
It's
heavily
something-
moderated the whole adult content part of it. So what a lot
Boo.
of people were using Twitter or Tumblr for, they're like, okay, well, not butt pics.
Oh.
That was like the thing. I don't know. It may have been different at different schools. Like that was the thing. It was like if you could find her Tumblr, like you were like. Nowadays, it's like random
Everybody knows
artists
everything.
that have been
Yeah.
on a
There's no hidden tumblers.
yeah, not anymore. But now people are on there. It's like artists that have been on a week acid. Cool stuff. It's became its own little niche.
You got feed pics on Tumblr?
Damn. Me? Do I
Pop
have?
it off. That's what he said. I remember, Dan.
I actually never had a Tumblr. Tumblr
That's
was crazy
funny.
though.
Bro, we need to bring back Tumblr. What if we just post music videos on
I
Tumblr?
think like Amazon bought it or some shit.
That's
Really?
horrible.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why it
no.
was like super weird.
Oh God, can't do that.
Jeff Bezos is in there with his fucking Dr. Evil 1.5 open eyes type scenario.
What if Jeff Bezos is like actually somebody else, but the person that we know of as Jeff Bezos is like the puppet?
What are you saying? He's like wearing a mask?
No, it's just a completely different guy.
He's just the face.
Like Jeff
Oh,
Bezos is talking,
so-
and then all of a sudden, out of the shadows, a hand comes and starts rubbing the head. Yeah, and that's actually Jeff Bezos. I'm thinking. I've been watching too much Meat Canyon.
No, Meat Canyon's good. Your Meat Canyon.
That's a
No.
perfect idea. I should fucking tweet
That's
him.
your homework.
I should tweet him
What
about
is
that.
that?
It's like he's an animator.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, he's an animator on YouTube, and he basically takes like trending things in pop culture.
And it's his art style. It's the way that he does it. It's like
It's
fucking
very
weird.
unnerving.
Yeah.
It's like the uncanny valley. It's
Mhm.
like there's this portion of like your brain that identifies certain things as like it looks normal, but like something's off about it. It's part of your psychology where like if you see like a creepy doll or something right like that, right? it's the part of your brain that lights up and says, that's fucking creepy because that's not normal. And he basically makes everything in the uncanny valley.
Same thing. Like, I'll probably like it.
Was this Drake? Oh, 3 days ago? I haven't seen this.
You want me to come with you up there? Or?
Nah, I need to teach these AI thieves a lesson.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
They can't see it. You're not gonna see it stream. I'm sorry, copyright, but you can hear it. If you want to look it up, just
Hello?
Drake episode
video,
of
Drake
Meat
episode
Canyon.
of Meat Canyon.
Subscribe to the channel. Share the channel.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, this is gonna be good.
Hello?
Wanna see how she's doing in chemistry class, third period. Yo.
Who are you?
I'm you.
Are you the butthole making all that AI music using my likeness? Hey yo, bruh, that's gotta stop.
Technology has come so far. With a click of a couple buttons, I become you. Your fame, your recognition, just
Did I just like say how fucking weird that I was just talking about the whole Jeff Bezos? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
with the click of a button.
Bro, pause.
Bro, pause.
Whoa. Drake Bell?
Yes, it is I, Drake. The Drake with the extra name. You see, when I text underage girls, it's all weird and wrong. But when you do it, Drake, it's okay.
good.
Because it's the girl with that number name from that one show. It's not fair! Now I'm stuck here in this house of outcast. But with the AI, I will be the only Drake. No one will know the difference. And all I need is your face.
Bro, what you on, bruh?
Ah!
He animates these live on Twitter. If you ever want to check it out. This is just so unnerving. It's like you want to be freaked the fuck out, but you. All these people's skins.
Drake, don't make this harder than it has to be. I just want to rip your fucking face off.
Big Bell's trying to skim my
Word.
face. Word.
And it said like a GIF.
What a sick fuck.
It's
Yo, Drake!
Drake and Bell theme song.
You good?
Like tripped out.
Man, are you pulling a joke on me or what's going on?
Jesus Christ! Drake Bell! Run, Drake! Run!
What the fuck?
Hell no, bro.
Whoa!
No!
Yeah, Schneider. Oh, man.
Fucking damn.
You don't deserve the love you get! I'm the Drake everyone should love!
Wait, no, that's worse.
Ah, yes! Dan Schneider, my old friend! Take your pleasures from Drake's feet while I take his face! No! No, Dan Schneider, not me, Drake! The other Drake!
I never thought I'd say this, but thank you, Dan Schneider.
Anyway. That was fucking wild. If you want to see what we just
Yo, what?
watched, House of Drake by Meat Canyon. Oh my god. I'm going to post the link. Watch it at your own
Bro,
risk.
huh?
See you on location later. Let me know how to keep in touch about beat purchases. Right, my bad. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of shit. I straight for 17 hours last night. But anyway, it is officially that time in a couple minutes. So, any last minute rebuttals before we do the submissions, get them out the way. Give the people the feedback they deserve.
Okay.
Check the notes. It's note time. Note time. Ooh.
We're still at 974 on Insta, 26 more. Share it with your people. Helping us helps the shows. It helps the entertainment. It helps you have fun on whenever night. And then it helps you expand your social life. I don't know. But like
These
consider it an
platforms are
investment.
created
Okay.
by you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like us, just a bag of skin and bones without you people.
No iron team.
No
Prison winning.
intestines.
No intestines. Fuck.
That's my last
No
note, I
more
guess.
watching Meat Canyon anymore. Your man is psychotic already.
Bro, that.
All right.
Now I'm thinking about it again.
Up first,
Yeah, let's just jump right into it, man.
a submission from Okay. Up first, we have a by Shankhill, the one and only.
Shank Hill.
Button. Oh, sorry.
Can't get comfortable at night? The sleep?
Yeah. All these fucking ads, man. Sick of them.
Shank Hill. Let's go. Song is called.
Gone, featuring Stevie Stone.
I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey. A renegade, hey. Catch a wave, hey. Pay the way, hey. Going. I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey. A renegade, hey. Catch a wave, hey. And I be going.
Gone off the Richter scale, max out the weight limit, giving them hell. We attack team, can't you tell? Top rubber salt on the ones that fell. From a missile drop kick for real, cause I don't stop till they ring the bell. Back for more than a little spell, you playing a gimmick, keep taking the L. Get high off the smell of fake ass rappers, trying to keep up and do what we do. Love the haters, they're my favorite actors, behind the scenes, they don't come through. Everybody wanna make a buck faster, they don't grind hard to make it true. Propane gang of spitting disasters, mutated, do what we do. Everybody thinks they can keep up with the big dogs till they hit the end of the chain. Y'all don't really wanna hear me sound off, they stand at attention when we spit game. Shank only fuck with propane, boss, top of your list, hot shit when I spit flame. For the 5 or 7 till I fall off, get rich as a bitch or I'm going insane.
I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey. A renegade, hey. Catch a wave, hey. I pay the way, hey. Going. I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey. A renegade, hey. Catch a wave, hey. And I be going.
Going. You don't really wanna battle with a propane gang. Renegade, catch a wave, drop the bass and blow the brain. Rockin' Minnesota, you should know that we don't flow the same. Got the game sold up, hit the quota, then I roll the strain. Noted, babe. Better to keep your mouth shut. Noted, hate. Been telling them all about us. No decay. We fresher than ever, doubt us. Noted flame. Been in the pressure and now what? Willing to kill it with minimal effort. I'm working my way up the leaderboard. I keep it 100 while keeping it blinded, and that is the way that my team was formed. I'm keeping it coming by putting my blood, and I'm stopping it. Nothing better be rewarned. Whatever the weather, endeavor to level the track. That has been the norm.
I'm in this bitch, disqualified. Got me in this, bitch, should be top of your list. I be going, going, going. Hey, a renegade. Hey, catch a wave. Hey, I pay the way. Hey, going, going, going. I'm in this bitch, qualified. Got me in this, bitch, should be top of your list. I be going, going, going. Hey, a renegade. Hey, catch a wave. Hey, and I be going, 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 going. And I be going, 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 going. And I be going, 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 going.
That was Gone by Blunt Bros featuring Stevie Stone.
So
Gone by Blunt Bros featuring Stevie Stone. Thank you for the submission. I like
one of the
vibe,
better
man.
ones, honestly. One of the
Yeah.
better ones.
That's been one of our better submissions for sure.
Absolutely.
Like the direction with the track was very clear. The only thing that immediately popped out with me, in the mix on the second verse, I don't know if it was Stevie or not, but it was a few whispers above the rest of the vocals. So technically you could have dropped that in a little bit more, but really, with his style, it during a live performance, it probably fits in really well. Other than that, hook is cool. I always appreciate the Minnesota shout outs, helping the scene, helping the brand.
Hell yeah. Gotta represent.
That's legit. What'd you think?
I thought that was dope, and I like Stevie Stone, so that's cool. He made a song with.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
Stevie
I like
Stone
the
is new to
visual.
us. We have not heard him. But
He's
you know
with
him.
Tech Nine, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh,
He-
damn. he's
I've
big
heard
time.
him a long time
Okay.
ago. Like I've seen him live.
That's why I didn't really have
Like,
much
that
to say.
song
why
actually might
mix
pop
was
off.
a bit different because they
Yeah.
just sent it out to him. Here's my verse.
Yeah.
Cool.
No,
Yeah,
that
that
was
sounds
good.
Why? Probably why.
Consistency between J Law and Wake. It's getting a lot tighter. It's getting a lot better. For a while, they had very different mixing,
Sharing the
like
light.
ways they had to mix their vocals, just because the registry of both their vocals are different. You know, you got J Law, who's got a little bit more in the mid-tone and rap like this kind of. And then you got Wake, who's
Higher.
up in here. He's kind of got a little more air in his voice. So it records and mixes differently, but now they're learning how to make it sound uniform and together. So it's the same track, and it's not like, like we said it, because there is a big difference between the Stevie, is that his name? Sorry,
When
Stevie
did this
Stone.
come out?
verse.
When they dropped it?
True.
Well, this is on the
Curious about that
the
too.
Audio Leviathan, so 9 months. Yeah, 9 months.
Okay. But still, we have a lot of catching up to do, to be fair.
Yeah.
Where to submit? Submit in the link that's in the description, my elements.com link. That will take you there.
Yes, and post your link in the comment when you when you hit the donate button. Otherwise, I won't know what to play. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera right now. But yeah,
That
lighten
being
up on
said-
the feedback. We usually go pretty in depth with Wake and J Law, but this one was really good.
Yeah, I don't have that many notes. I like that they reached out for the feature and all that. But I think more people need to do that. I
Yeah.
think you'd be surprised,
That's
like,
dope.
if somebody's not like a super super big artist, like there are a lot of artists that are willing to do features with you and work with you on a track for a reasonable price or a reasonable amount of time or a reasonable value or whatever. So reach out to people you want to make music with and see what it would take, because it helps your career, and you can learn a lot from it.
Kyle Beats just made a song with Paufu. Anything's possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything's possible.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, man.
That was
Wake
really
he got a great new mic about a year ago. We got a ton of singles coming out. Oh, fuck
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
baby.
Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, once again, that was Gone featuring Stevie Stone by the Blunt Bros. I will post the link here in the chat for you all if you all want to go check it out. Show some love. Drop some 507s in the chat.
Another
Just to
thing.
show some love.
Any new singles coming out, any new music videos coming out, any shows coming out, you got flyers, you got video clips, you have audio clips, cool photo shoot, promo, whatever, send it to Dark Gems. We'll repost on the main page, just through the DM. Let us know, send it to us, and we'll repost. Speaking of the Instagram, like we said, we're at 974. We're almost at 1,000. So repost our links, repost on your Snapchat, whatever. Tell them what we're all about. We're putting on the hottest scene in the Midwest. So get us to 1K, baby.
You.
And then we're giving away a free piece of merch. That hoodie, I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting. It'll be yours. So
Much love, man.
let's do it. Let's get there.
All right. Up next, we have a submission by the one and only P Cash. This the homie from the Twitch world, making his way to YouTube. Appreciate you. He hopped into my stream last night and he was like, "Yo, what's good?" I was like, "Dude, music feedback tomorrow. You gotta come through, please." So he pulled up. He came through.
Shout out P Cash, man.
So here we go. This one is called Swag Out.
I said, Lord, please don't try to take me away. I said, Lord, don't let them touch me, swear up in a blaze. I said, Lord, please don't try to take me away. I said, Lord, can you help me get up out of this place? Check a nigga swagger, check a nigga bagger. Can I be a dropper? I just wanna cash up. We gon' leave him on the cement. If he ever tryna go and pop out, oh, he's chillin' with some demons. Sippin' Henny, nigga, about to flash out. I'm just tryna go and hustle. Off the muscle, tryna get it all. Living life with some struggle. Get me locked up, chin up, moving on. Never switching out my circle. Packing my shit, hit the road. I just spinning, I hop in a gold song. Hey, you better get low when we come through. Hitting in my penny tissue. Hitting your block of a missile. When I pop with my nigga, won't solve it. Yeah, all of that hitting just stop it. Yeah, shooting that shot, we drop it. Yeah, up on that gas, so we go, go, go. No, no, no. Hope you know, no, no. You could do what you want. Good gas filling out my lungs. Yeah, my niggas be styling. If you touch me, you know that you wildin'. Ready, city, we making it violent. So we drippy from head to the toe. If he's flinching, we whipping his nose. I said, Lord, please don't try to take me away. I said, Lord, don't let them touch me, swear up in a blaze. I said, Lord, please don't try to take me away. I said, Lord, can you help me get up out of this place? Check a nigga swagger. I said, Lord. I said, Lord. I said, Lord.
P Cash. My guy. Always stepping it up. Every production, man. Every song that this guy's doing, every song that I see him submit, it just keeps getting better and better and better. You want to know why it keeps getting better and better and better? Because this guy is religious when it comes to submitting feedback, and he is doing it for feedback. The man wants to know, what do I need to fix? What good? What is wrong? And he actually takes the feedback and like actually puts it into work and changes it and addresses the things that need to be changed. Like, he's fucking getting it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I saw like the last time we did music submissions on your show.
Yeah.
When he submitted, he had like a really melodic chorus, and then he had a feature on rapping, or the other way around. I forget. But like, this is like leaps and bounds ahead of that genre wise, because he's consistently like varying his vocal delivery throughout the track, and it fits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The mix is a little sharp. I don't know if that's your frequency response on the speakers or not.
Yeah. That's
because I said the same thing about the last track.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again off of some other stuff. Maybe dropping the vocal just a little bit more, flipping into mono, and then just drop it in like 0.3 decibels, something like that. But the genre's cool, man. Like, I think you should like keep varying up your vocals and stuff, because a lot of people are like, they'll make like the hyper pop stuff, and they'll like sort of like moan on the track, or you know, you have like the Travis Scott type vocal, or you like have higher range like Don Toliver type stuff.
Yeah.
And if you like find a way to keep varying it up and create tracks that have like different vocals everywhere, but quality like this, like the mixing is quality on this too. You said he mixed all of his new stuff too, right? Or all his stuff, right?
He has a buddy and he's going into like big studios.
Yeah. Yeah.
putting in money. This dude's spending hella bread to get this shit done.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. You had a couple like vocal layers and like delay effects at the end of certain bars.
Plenty of throws, plenty of effect throws.
Yeah,
reverb
yeah,
throws.
effect throws is the right word you should use. Those were beautiful. So I would just keep. I don't know what your exact artistic vision is, but if it's like this very like vocal delivery, I think you should keep up with that because not a lot of people have that range.
Yeah.
So if you keep it
Yeah.
varied, market it well, I think you can go places with this type
Amazing.
of stuff right here.
Amazing. Oh, I don't have the fucking thing. God damn it. I keep forgetting to turn on the soundboard. I was going to say a round of applause for...
What'd you think?
I feel like that could definitely be played at clubs and parties.
I want to give him a applause.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Absolutely.
Bunch more people should look him up. He only had like 200 something follows. He needs more. P-Cash.
Yeah.
Follow P Cash, man. Anybody in the chat?
True
follow
unspoken
P-Cash.
legend. This man is...
And
gonna
what
be
was the first
taking places.
guy's what was the first guy called again, please?
Shank Hill.
Shank
And
Hill.
And Shank Hill and Wake and Bake. They go by the name of Blunt Bros.
When I looked it up on YouTube, I found it because it said 507 Toker.
Yeah. Yep. Probably him. That's probably him.
Before we get into the next submission, like we said, the link is down below if you'd like us to give you some feedback. It's a good clip to repost. We'll repost some of these reactions as well. So submit your music. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to bullshit you. If you're just starting out, this is a great time to just put yourself out there, put your music out there, get like an honest review so you can fix anything that needs tweaking like now. Better than, working yourself up, getting a big show, and, you have the common folk telling you they don't think your music has any future.
All right. But yeah. Much love, P-Cash. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Man, always good shit with him. But we got another submission up next in the queue. This one is by... Is it Buddha or is it... Is
Buddha Man!
Buddha
He's
Man?
from the cities.
Hell yeah. Buddha Man. This one's called Vacant.
Shout out Buddha Man. He's always been really supportive.
Hell yeah. Shout out to you, man. This one's called Vacant.
Bro, hold on. Pause it before you play this. I have a story about Buddha Man. This is why I like Buddha Man. We drove up to... He's followed, like, what we're doing down here.
Oh, really?
For at least...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe more. And, like, he's been here since, like, the 507cc days. And he's up in the cities. He makes music. And when we went up to Urban Light last spring. Urban Light is like a really old school like hip hop venue, and they do open mics every so often.
Yeah.
We went up there. It was like me, Dan, and like a couple other rappers to like chop it up and see what it was. And he saw us and he's like, "Hey guys, like, hey, how you doing?" He came up to me. "I've been watching you guys all this stuff." He's like, "Here's some gas money, bro." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, I know you're down in Rochester, and like I appreciate all the promo you guys do and all this stuff. Like gas is expensive and shit." He's like, "So here's like $15." Like, no, like take the gas money. I was like, that's a cool story about Buddha Man.
Nice.
Give him a follow.
Appreciate you. All right. Once again, this is Vacant by Buddha Man.
Wish I could open up, but it's only me in this room so vacant. It's me telling me that I can't, yes I can. It's hard trying to keep my faces, start to lose my patience. Buddha on probation, searching day and night, trying to find myself salvation. Her crew so cold, how'd it get like that, baby? Unavailable, that's why I hit the dash daily. Don't wanna talk about it, they'd rather Josh about it. Take a ride in the 6-4, we live for the little things regardless. Remember as a kid, yeah, we did what we love and I miss that. Now we too worried about the mishaps, trying to get what we spent right on the respect. Back in blood, back in power. Spiritual, this our golden hour. Thankful for it, this a shit to power. Start popping off because of dedication. Ain't no stopping, goal is elevation. Give your mama some cause you getting paid. When you want it that it hurts every day. Misguided kid, only focus be bankrolls, but family cut ties, that's real pain. Only find peace when you profiting just a little. Pay close attention cause life be a riddle. Won't sleep for about 8 days in a row. No wonder why he acting so brittle. Now he's contemplating hand gripping on the metal. Once foreign pride says that he's only good for rentals. Waiting for that day but can't hope it comes. Inhale blunt smoke so the pain succumbs. Ran out with a dope bag. They try to write me off, I ain't wrote back. Life's so cold right. They try to co-sign to do their thing. But I'ma just do me and chase some diamond rings. Whoa, whoa.
Wish I could open up, but it's only me in this room so vacant. It's me telling me that I can't, yes I can. It's hard trying to keep my faces. Start to lose my patience. Buddha on probation. Searching day and night, trying to find myself salvation.
Very sweet.
You want to
Very
start with this
smooth.
one?
Yeah, that one was good. I like the harmonizing in the beginning with the vocals.
Hell yeah. I like the way that it rides out.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I like the way that it harmonized mainly. I thought it was really good.
Shout out Vivid Boy K.
Oh, hold on.
And putting in work at J-Cam. Peace.
Hell
So,
yeah.
send in your new stuff, man. We want to hear it. We'll put on for you down here in the Raj. But yeah, man. That was a really smooth mix. I don't have any notes personally about the mix here in it. The overall balance and the vibe, and the melody you chose, like very soothing. And I think actually, if we were to go with like a more like lo-fi vibe, push it out for like 88 tempo beats or something like that. Focus on more of a mid-range track. Your vocal would work really well with that. So take that into consideration. What did that?
He said take that into consideration.
Yeah. So I think you have a good lo-fi vocal. So if you want to try that out, I recommend it.
Hell yeah.
I think put it on Study Beats Homework Girl channel.
Homework girl, it's lo-fi
Yeah.
girl.
Lo-fi Girl.
Yeah.
Put it on Lo-Fi Girl channel. Like I could see that being there. So
Hell yeah.
other than that, the hook was cool. You could vary up the verse maybe a little bit, the flow on the verse a little bit. But other than that, I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool with the vibe. Try out some lo-fi, and we appreciate you, Buddha man.
Oh yeah. I only think, and this is maybe just a little bit of a personal taste, but for the chorus, I feel like you should bring the lower vocal back more and bring up the higher tone or upper octave melody. Make that shine a little bit more for the chorus, you know.
I could see.
And then have that mid range octave kind of riding in the background, keeping it going. But other than that, I loved it. It was really good. Like I said, that was just like a slight personal taste thing. You can tell me fuck off for all I care, honestly. Honestly, but it was solid, man.
Good music.
It was good music.
Not just saying passively.
Yeah, it was good music.
I don't think we haven't heard a bad song here. I don't even think we've heard a mid song.
No.
Like everything's hit
They
its
were good.
marks so far.
Yeah, they were
Like
good.
that's not me being passive. Like everybody's done their job here tonight.
Right.
So that being said, someone send in shitty music.
Please.
God,
Please.
this is too easy.
If you got someone that you like, okay, and this is gonna be kind of mean, all right? But I
Don't care.
don't give a fuck.
Don't care.
If you got a homie that like makes music and he walks around tutting his stuff, thinking he's all that shit, and you know he ain't all that, send him our way. We'll give him the earful that he needs. We'll give him that ego check.
Yes. Okay. Because there's a lot of people that like don't have a scope of like how big this how far this goes. That was not. Yeah. Fuck that. Okay. There's a lot of people that don't have a scope of how far this music stuff really goes, and it's like you constantly need to reassess and like reverse engineer your music and what you're doing with it to make sure you are hitting your marks. So like always put your music in places where it's not necessarily going to be accepted.
Yeah, absolutely. Go out of bounds, do something. Submit a fucking hip hop track to an EDM only feedback and just be surprised by what they say. I did a beat battle, and mainly all the submissions were like dubstep, rhythm, color bass, drum and bass. Like it was the whole spectrum of my rap beat.
Yeah.
And it actually got a lot of like good feedback. They're like, "Hey, this is cool. Doesn't really fit the vibe of what we're going on here, but it was cool. Awesome. You did a good job." And I was like, "Hey, that's what I'm looking for."
And like a lot of like rock bands, for example, that like have heard my music, they like have a totally different perspective of what it is completely.
Well, I mean, the Doors did a fucking song with Skrillex.
Yeah. Yeah. So like it's artists, but like they listen to it different. Their creative process is completely different.
Yeah.
So they could listen to Dirty Club Floor and be like, dude, like this like melody needs to be tweaked this way because I'm a music theory guy, and you know this can sound better if you do this. And I'd be like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but I'm gonna try it.
Gives the old college try.
Yeah. Yeah.
No ones and twos. Do we have any more?
No, but we do have a lot of recent releases.
We do have a couple more.
Oh, haha. Nice.
Nice. So up next, we have a tip from Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Ooh, anonymous.
Like the
Oh, hope one more is cool. Is this by who we think it is?
The hacking agency?
No.
Let's hope not.
This is either by one of.
It would fit.
Okay, well, it's either by one of three people. I don't know.
What
who
kind
it
of
is.
music do you think?
Like aliens or something.
So, fun fact:
Like
did
with
you
the
know that
masks, you know?
the guy behind Anonymous was like homeless?
I could see that.
Wait, he was?
Yeah, there's a
Traveling
whole
around.
documentary on him. He came out and was like, "Hey,
What? Okay,
I did the shit." He was on the run. He went through Canada and then went, "Okay, fuck this shit. I can go to Mexico and become a refugee down there." So then he had to cross back into the United States. Went to Minneapolis, ironically, then down to Mexico, where he now is president.
Like he got away with the shit.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
There's a whole thing. This dude, like, he's toothless and everything. Like, homeless as fuck, and now he lives in Mexico. Living up life.
Send me that link, bro.
Wait, you were talking about
let me
the
do
Bezos
some research.
thing. Now, what if this guy
Yeah.
is the face of Anonymous and Anonymous is still out there?
This guy runs the world.
No, I'm just too much Breaking Bad, like I said.
All right, but yeah, we got another submission by Buddha Man.
Buddha
This one's
Man.
called "Get Back in the House." Okay, sorry. We go outside. Don't yell at me.
I'm looking right through you. What's keeping me up be that voodoo. I'm seeing a lot of toy soldiers mimic the stars, be doing what they do. Girl, get back in that house, cause the streets be feeling nightmares, oh no. Boy, get back in the house, can't be worried how you might fare, oh no. When the running water turn to holy water, I guess it be blessed in the trash. Skinny bitch ain't 8 in a minute, but it's perfect for the crack. Running through the streets while my whip doing last, but it's cold when I laugh. But we all have a struggle, so guess everyone not built to make it back. But it's all for a reason, gotta learn from it. Go through, don't deter from it. Meet some people and build a herd from it. How you ain't bring nothing to the table? You should get to know yourself better than that. Indulge in life and roses. Louis V versus Garland. Hope your wallet right for all the bosses. Better double down, run it back again. On your knees saying, God, one more shot again. The Cartier glasses, buying shots again. The club going crazy, but you lost again. Whoa, whoa. I'm looking right through you. What's keeping me up be that voodoo. I'm seeing a lot of toy soldiers mimic the stars, be doing what they do. Girl, get back in that house. house, cause the streets be feeling nightmares, oh no. Boy, get back in the house, can't be worried how you might fare, oh no. What I do now when the present is worth it. Up in the pocket, my QB all perfect. We all fighting some shit that we don't know. Battles won beneath the surface. Some moving dope, not too worried about it. I'ma just get it myself. Whatever puts food on the table, got love for the minds who stacked up the shelves and dealt with what they dealt in. I'm looking right through you. What's keeping me up be that voodoo. I'm seeing a lot of toy soldiers mimic the stars, be doing what they do. Girl, get back in that house, cause the streets be feeling nightmares, oh no. Boy, get back in the house, can't be worried how you might fare, oh no. Cause the streets be feeling nightmares, oh no. Can't be worried how you might fare, oh no.
Get Back in the House by Buddha Man. Was there a feature on that? Who
That's
was
what
the
I was
feature?
curious about because it sounded like maybe different guys. If that's all him, that's crazy.
That was nutty. That had a whole different vibe than what he sent
The
before.
last one. That was more
Very
party.
very diverse, and I think in my personal opinion he hits this one a little bit more on the head. He was really, that flow that he was doing with the hook, like being able to have like a different I'm not a fucking engineer and I'm not an artist. Being able to consistent flow like that, morphs and changes. That's the way to go. That's how you keep the listener tuned in. So.
No, you can keep talking as long as you want. We got plenty of time. I think you like it because the lows hit heavier. You like heavy lows.
Well, the beat is bumpy, but no, I was going with the flow.
I'm not saying that's not true, but I think subconsciously your brain is like, woo!
Yeah, it was tickling a little bit more. It was, but yeah, no, I was fucking with the flow on this one a lot more because it wasn't very. There was some like melody elements, but that wasn't the main focus.
Right.
Catch my drift. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the beat hits hard, man. I was listening to the subs a lot. I don't know if he did production or not, but like the bass slides and everything hit really, really well.
Mhm.
Like you can feel them through the mix. That's
Yep.
my favorite part of the song.
That's a producer that's not scared to go lower than 50 hertz.
Yeah. He's got a story about that.
Anyway.
No, but when I first started hearing the first few bars, I was like, I guess this could work. And then you flipped it into the melody, get back in the house. Like then I was like, okay, yeah, okay, this is going somewhere. I think, to be honest with you, if you do another track like this, I would sing the entire time and have it go hard, or sing for the entire hook and rap on the verses, because he has a good singing voice.
Yeah, he does.
I would just roll with that for an entire track with some hard subs like this.
Or get a feature and do a double up on the chorus, have your feature do the bar E portion of it, and then you come in with the melody.
Not to say he can't spit either.
Oh, dude's got bars.
No, he can spit too, but like I think overall he's like, his vocal delivery on these type of tracks is like blissful.
Yeah.
So like the rapping is good, but like the vocal is like there's some cash there, my friend.
Yeah.
There's some cash.
Hip hop as a whole is already kind of oversaturated in the music industry. We get that, but specifically just like heavy bars and all that itself is already oversaturated in hip hop. So being able to do more melodic-y stuff that's not on a fucking rage beat and you're like actual melody, that's where the fucking money's at. That's where people listen. That's where people get the groove. Not what they get the tempo with the beat, but then they get the groove with your flow and how you present the. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thoughts?
I I like both the songs. I think I like the other song better, but I like that he can switch it up and do 2 totally different tracks.
Hell yeah.
Definitely both awesome.
This is cool having like a perspective, a bunch of different heads in this room. We need to get someone that does country to come in and do this.
Yeah, they'll be like, I don't know, you didn't talk about my.
Where's
beer.
the tractor?
Where's the tractor? Where's the truck?
All right. Oh, Dead Boy did get his submission sent in. Hot damn, look at that.
Dead Boy Walking has a submission.
Dabo Fly, you fucking
Dabo
cowboy.
Fly. Ooh. The old pop in the stream freaking 92 minutes after it starts trick.
That's Dabo for you. Okay, I'm kidding.
92 minutes specific.
0.3 Dabo Fly, 0.3.
Yeah, you're 0.3 minutes too late. Damn it.
Too late.
0.3. That's if that's like the level of drunk that you get, you need help. Is it? Wait, no, you're dead at that because it's like 0.03 is like you're fucked. You're at
Alcohol?
0.3. You are
Yeah.
walking alcohol. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
Goals. Dead Boy
Oh,
Walking,
Jesus
let's
Christ.
get it.
All right, sorry, that scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know I had the speaker. All right,
Over.
it's called Street Vikings Take Over. Get into the music.
On the fucking flex, folks. You want me to fuck a neck, bro? I'm dogging on these hoes like a motherfucking king. These other brothers out here looking like hot thing. I'm just a fucking hot thing. Yeah, yeah. High five, still alive, man. AK ain't tripping over that, but I ain't happy about my life, man. Ain't enough bread, felon face tag looking dead. License took enough, said got it motherfucking bad. But I make the fucking best. The pressure on top of aggression, self-control has left. I don't know what's right and I'm always fucking testy. Everybody out here think I'm getting fucking bested, but yeah, yeah. I'ma talk this fucking game like a motherfucking gang. If you don't believe me, check the motherfucking ring. Yeah, get down on your knees, yo, and motherfucker pray. Ho, if you ain't a fucker hoe, I'm a friend of fucking spray, yo. Dead boy walking and I'm flowing on the dope track. Steady fucking stalking bad bitches with the ghost pack. Street fighter kings just killing time. Killing perfect pussy like we killed a fucking rhyme. Yeah, oh it's so bright. They be blinded by the shine. Ignoring all the sight shit. Grinding in my mind. If you came here to fight, bitch, you can get lit up quicker than a motherfucker, bitch. You never get up. I'm sick of all the fucking shit. Love, loyalty's a novelty. We royal anomalies. Spoiled by your mama, she's loyal to my dick, please. Get the fuck up off the skis. Question mark apostrophe. Exclamation point blank, bitch. You get a hot day with my fucking Glock spray. KK got that rock break status. Tell your bitch to holler ass. We be blowing moving through the stratosphere, way out past the planets after shattering the atmosphere. Hey.
These guys, I believe, are... They know Rochester. I know that for sure. When did this get posted? Like, I think this just got posted now. Yeah, or 3 weeks ago. Not bad. I like the video.
In the chat.
The video, it fits the like the style and the theme of what their music is kind of like about, you know.
Right. It was like stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was nice.
The chip out made me hungry looking.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but it, you know, it's got that very Suicide Boys type feel going on with it. I thoroughly enjoy those funk. Not the like the funk dance where it's like super fast, like doo, 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 doo. Like I like these, like the where it takes. It's sampled from old Memphis trunk music.
Hey,
old hip hop.
Hey, you guys need beats for this type of stuff?
I know how to make funk. I like funk. I ironically have made a couple Suicide Boys type beats over the last couple of years.
No, but the overall vibe was achieved, I think.
Yeah.
Like I think it's refining everything. It's Sad Boys grunge.
Yeah, and the mix is gonna sound a little harsh to some people, but that's, you know, it's like punk almost, you know, where it's supposed to be kind of rough.
Yeah.
A little rough.
I asked them if I was in the studio what mic they're recording with, because I think if they got, I don't know if they have a condenser or not, but it sounds a little bit low frequency wise, and like when you're making those type of vocals, like sharpness, like so much punch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sharpness matters. So like that would be one way to improve the vocal more than it already is. But yeah, like I said, the way everything's balanced right now, like it accomplishes the.
Yeah.
Like I was bopping my head to it. At no point was I like, this is whack. I think it's just like refining and stuff. That stuff, it'd be like equipment, whatever. But like to be honest with you, like if you just push this product as it is, like a lot of people. So,
yeah, and
I'm not mad at it.
It's not bad. And then of course, you know, things that don't really matter, like, you know, of course, upload a video in a higher quality, that type of thing. But I mean, it fits right now. It's that type of old school type. Like it was recorded on a VHS type shit.
Just dropped the whole album.
Oh shit!
You guys on Spotify too? Because if so,
you're from Rochester, bet.
Yeah,
Hell
exactly. Yeah. So, I'll be looking to you guys for like some grunge shows. Whenever we put.
Yeah, this would go hard on stage. They could get a crowd moving with this shit.
Yeah.
Because right, what you hear in the recording is like the, you know, the sort of laid back ish part of it. But I guarantee you, when they get on stage, they're gonna be like probably yelling their lines, their verse and everything on stage. That's not bad. I like that. I like it. Just some, like you said, some minor things that need refining.
Yeah. Keep it up, my friends. I want to hear more of the album.
Yeah.
See what's going on. We have a similar aesthetic. Yeah, man. Good shit. Coming. If the like, I could kind of tell by the scenery. So
yeah,
I appreciate it.
Look kind of like Austin a little bit, but I just some buildings just might look like Austin to me. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. That was awesome.
We got.
We only got 20 minutes left. I don't think we got any more submissions, so I think we'll wrap that up a little early. then, because we're gonna be shifting our content over a little bit, because we're gonna be having a live performance by the one and only Dark Barbie.
We are. So stay tuned for Dark Barbie's going to be on our green stage.
Yeah.
What we're going to call it.
Yeah.
Our green stage.
I spent a couple days getting a green screen set up, green screens. Sorry. Multiple. I messaged him and I sent him a video and it was kind of like a little bit smaller. And I was like, yeah, I just need more green screen. And he was like, is there any way you can like crop it or zoom? I was like, no, I just need more green screen.
Yeah.
Now look at it.
Honestly,
It
the
look
fact that we don't have all the...
well. It's now lined up. It's framed perfect.
Never mind.
I did my magic. I just needed a little bit more. So you have to think of like when you're setting stuff up for like background or for a screen, you got to think of the resolution. I had to try to make it as 1080p ish as I could.
1080p.
Yeah, that's like basic. It doubles and yeah, nerdy shit. Sorry, we just lost every viewer talking about
No,
that.
we still got 3 people. So
I love seeing videos of that. People doing like explaining videos and they're like, oh, okay, now it's time for the people to click off because I'm explaining nerdy shit.
we're missing from... You know what we're missing from this episode?
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Rotisserie chicken.
God damn it. Back on the rotisserie chicken. You have a
Or
picture.
or like a comically large bag of barbecue potato chips.
Get that.
Really?
I could. But is that
Seems like
necessary?
an
though?
opportunity.
Is that necessary? We're about
Nothing we do should be necessary.
that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, we were just explaining the green screenery. How Blake wanted more.
Hey, this is actually cool. He
What?
said part of the video was in Red Wing, the other part was in Philadelphia.
Red Wing.
That's cool, man. That's
Austin and
cool.
Red Wing are also very similar aesthetic wise.
I've never been to Red Wing, like Nona.
Nice. It's nice. It's like it's long. Red Wing is long, not like wide like Rochester or Austin is. It's
Winona's kind of like that because they just built her along the fucking river.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, man. The Minnesota, the Southeast Minnesota aesthetic there was very like fucking apparent when you're driving down the highway and there was like those bluffs. I'm like, I know where this man is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got ins like out Red Wing area that are consistent and won't cancel on the way to the show, then you should definitely keep in contact with us. We got sound and we got more people. If you need more people on stage, we got you. Partner lives in Philly. Oh, nice. Philadelphia.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about music that just dropped, man. Jay Havoc just dropped Wild World, which is his preview single to
World.
his album that's coming out 27th. Which we also have a show on because we are doing the sound for Jay Havoc's show. And I'm opening on the 27th in Rochester. So if you're in Rochester, 27th, come downtown Saturday night. We will be the loudest thing downtown Rochester. I guarantee. Unless there's like
Homeless
horrible
crackhead fucking going on, like raging. He hit a sweet spot, got an extra little bit of extra fentanyl in his shit, and
or a horrible car accident.
that happens all the time, and you don't even know about it.
Like a car accident, like glitching, so like pack just happens.
I saw this picture of a car accident, and it was tricking the fuck out of people all the time, like all over the internet, because it's a telephone pole, but it's through the windshield, and it looks like right. But you do a little more research.
That Red Wings suck.
Yeah.
Case can be made for a lot of places.
See that, right? See that.
It's just like,
You want to know what happened? They hit that fucking pole so hard that it fucking flipped. Yeah. It flipped and then speared it through. Because if you look at the front, it's all fucked up and there's a
like,
huge
is that
ding.
a Mazda?
Yeah, I think it is.
What?
Was a Mazda. Yeah, that's fucking true.
We have a lot of messages. This show's popping off tonight, okay?
Sorry. Yeah. See? They hit that pole so fucking hard that it flipped it.
Oh, it wrapped around.
No, it flipped it and it speared it.
What?
They hit that pole going super hard where that pole fucking went and then just speared it.
It went up?
Yes. It
Came
hit
back
it
down.
hit that bottom out and it just flipped. Speared it.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So
it was
hit
tripping
the pole out of the ground and then
Hope not. Hope to God not, because they would be dead. That's crushing you.
Nah, I'd survive that. I'd survive that.
I'm a beast. Yeah. I have questions to ask. Are we ready for that? Are we ready to finally deep dive into these questions on who and why and what Dark Barbie is about?
Are you ready to get psycho?
Let's do it.
She was like, "What should I be prepared for?" And I was like, "Just be prepared to be answered questions about everything. Nothing weird. We don't care about your childhood too much. Sorry, but
Go to Quick Trip order.
Quick Trip. I want the breadsticks.
Everybody's got something.
valid
bro.
choice. Valid
Everybody's
choice.
got something.
It's one of the only like 4 items they put in the hot thing at after. Like,
That's
midnight.
actually good.
Yeah.
Or the pretzel. They have pretzel now.
Pretzel smash. You have to get the cheese fresh batch though. Rest of it. But anyway, yeah. So once again,
Probably
for those of
melted
you who
plastic.
do not know, we have Dark Barbie in the building. She
Hey.
performed with us at our show at the Garden. If there was anybody that was there for that, shout out to y'all for that. But yeah, how long have you been doing what you're doing, fixing and doing the Etsy stuff, making dreads and all that fun stuff?
I've been mixing since 2019. Like, got my deck conveniently right before quarantine and had no idea that was gonna happen. So I got like
Oof.
mixed a lot during quarantine and taught myself a lot and learned a lot.
Suppose you had a lot of time to practice and learn.
Mhm. It was basically Animal Crossing and mixing,
Hell
chilling
yeah.
with my cat. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I had my first show like right before quarantine. Like right after I started mixing, I just like did my first show at Kathy's, which I was telling you guys was actually really busy,
Oh,
weirdly
yeah,
enough.
Yeah.
It was really
Something like
nervous,
Quattro, yeah.
Something that happened at
but it was cool. Yeah, and then I just like got into it and loved it, and whatever show anyone's ever asked me to do, I was like, "Yep, sure." Like,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. And then yeah, you make dreads on the
yeah,
side?
I make my own hair extensions, and I have been doing that for like 10 years on and off, and just decided to open Etsy this year when people ask me about it all the time. So, like, I'm just gonna open a shop and see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Try to reach people, and I went to school for hair too. So
There you go. That's where it is. That's where it is. I was wondering where the whole like wanting to do hair, because my wife also wants to do hair and she wants to go to cosmetology. Do it.
yeah.
Want to perceive your dreams, do what you got to do. That's awesome. So what music do you mainly stick around? Like what's your go-to genre?
Probably like 2007 emo and hardcore, to be honest. Like not EDM, but I love all types of music and collect vinyl from like anywhere from the 50s all the way to now. All different genres.
That's a dying niche. You need to try to keep that alive. Vinyl collecting.
Yeah,
vinyls.
it's coming back around again, and then it'll go away for a while, and then it comes back. I feel like it's coming back in a big way right now.
Yeah, I think was it Fall Out Boy? They just made a vinyl
Oh, really?
that's got water in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Look
It's
it
really
up,
cool.
please. I'm like, yeah. We are definitely heavy vinyl collectors, and also play shows at Hidden World. That's like what has gotten me back since after COVID is Hidden World. I was there for a couple of years.
I think I found it. Yep, it's the So Much for Stardust. They
Look
have the
into that.
picture of the.
I haven't
fucking
heard. Hey, I have that Paramore one.
thing. There's water inside of it. so
Inside the actual vinyl or the
yeah, inside
box?
the vinyl. No, inside the
Interesting.
vinyl itself, it's got water.
That in person.
so
I
it's
think.
not.
No, it functions.
No, like
See?
because the needle doesn't go too. It's
Scratches
like
the surface.
inside.
Oh.
So I'd imagine it's kind
Okay,
of a
I'm
thick
gonna
boy.
need that.
It's kind of a thick boy, I would imagine. Unless it's like a super thin water, but yeah.
That's really cool. Fall Out Boy out here.
Wait, does
trying
it
to
follow the needle
trying to stay
around?
relevant.
Well, I mean, I don't know how the physics of water work.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? It
chasing it.
follows the bubble follows the needle.
Because this is what
Oh.
I'm thinking. How does that affect the weight when it comes to playing on tempo? Like, what if you got like the air bubble in one side and the other section's heavier and it swings around?
That's yeah. I'm
It just
gonna have
speeds
to
up
try
the
that.
record.
It goes from like 140
Inertia.
to 160 for like a second.
I've never seen it.
But yeah, I
That's
mean,
really cool.
the whole vinyl era, it's coming back, and they're
Who
doing
thought of
they're
that?
doing cool things like this. New ways to keep people interested in.
A lot of like 20-year releases of albums now too, like remastered and come out on vinyl, which is like they don't sound as normal because they're not like made for vinyl.
Yeah,
It's called Crinal.
Crinal, but it's good.
Yeah.
but and then what is it? A lot of people are doing like their deluxe versions on like multiple vinyl sides. You know, side 1, side 2.
Mm.
Igor was a big one from Tyler the Creator. He did a big vinyl release.
Let's see that.
V had it in his record shop. It was expensive. Fuck.
We have some rap stuff.
Yeah, I like vinyl. I want to get into vinyl so bad.
Should.
Got a couple vinyl players. Yeah,
Like everything you know you're gonna keep it for. So
Mhm.
it's like it.
absolutely. So that's your go-to for personal. But when you're performing, what do you usually? What's your set list look like?
It's like a mixture of like dubstep that I would have listened to in high school and like after like 2009 to like 2011 mixed with like a lot of newer rhythm, a lot of artists I find on SoundCloud that don't have a big enough following,
Rhythm has popped off a lot recently.
right? I don't like to stick with just one genre at all. Like I'll stick with rhythm for like a little bit and then totally switch it up and bring back an old song that everybody knows and loves and they're like, wait a second.
Yeah, bring in some more movement. Rhythm does default a lot to like the simple 1 2 1
It's
2.
a lot
1,
of the
2.
songs are same, but it's
Yeah.
cool.
I've seen countless videos of how to produce rhythm, and they always do the who was it? Virtual Riot. He talks about that. The basic, it's the 1 2 step. 1 2 1 2 womp 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 womp. That's all rhythm.
Right.
So bringing back that nice movement of some like. I heard you play some Ganja White Night.
It's hard to mix them, honestly.
Yes, it is.
But it's dope. Actually, I weirdly like mixing them with Liquid Stranger. Like it
They're a
works
really, good
really
combo.
well.
They actually have a collab, I think.
I think they do. I'm trying to think of what it's called right now. I can just picture the video.
Oh,
It's like
Rumble in the
swinging on a
Jungle.
yes, Lost in the Jungle.
Lost in the Jungle, yes,
I
that's
was
it.
picturing the blob
Rumble
in
the
my
Jungle.
head.
Yeah. No, that's a good.
That's a good
really
one.
good
They
one.
had their new album come out too, which is dope. I
Yeah.
haven't downloaded any of that to make. Definitely love Ganja.
Ganja White Night's a good one. They have definitely brought back.
Dubsteppy.
Yes, because we were having a problem. You probably know this with like there was a lot of like since Datsik, once Datsik got taken down, it was like, oh, who's
Which was
next?
really sad because he was awesome,
Yeah.
like, and an OG.
Bass Nectar too.
Yeah,
Like,
that was really sad.
everyone, there's a whole. I think he had the biggest hate. I mean, besides everyone giving Datsik shit, like the one that got the most hate, Bass Nectar.
I mean, like, people have tattoos, like a whole following of Bass Nectar.
Yes, and then they're like, "Hey, because of everything, I'm just gonna step away." I was like, "No,
This can't be real.
motherfucker!" Guy I was looking at. Every time I go to Hidden World, I pick out a new one. Yeah, see, vinyl's cool. Vinyl's cool.
Yeah.
Dubstep is also really cool. Dubstep's not dead. Whoever
No.
started saying that, you're an idiot. Music will never die. We're still listening to genres of music from fucking old days. Still a thing.
Old days.
Old days.
Old days.
You watch a movie, that's composition in 7 whatever the fuck time, with cut time and this and that, with, you know, people still do it.
1750s. Anyway.
Oh yeah. When did you first get like an interest in EDM? What was the day that you were like, you know what, I want to be this. I want to start doing this.
I was definitely still in high school and had like, I don't know, we'd heard dubstep and thought it was like trippy, you know, like never seen anything like the lasers or like the rave scene. Like at first it was like sadly like drugs kind of drew.
Yeah.
And then it's like you learn what the actual world is about and it's like, holy shit, this is actually crazy. Like whether you're on drugs or not, it's freaking a wild world. And I like fell in love the first time I went at that Halloween show. I ended up front like the entire night, which I don't really do that at shows. Like,
Oh,
I
you're
just
not a
fell
rail
in
rider?
love.
You're not a rail rider?
No. Like I
I'm on that
flow. Like
rail.
I'm in the back corner with my wand or something. Like not talking to
Fair
anybody.
enough.
Like I'm
Fair
just
enough.
like ignore me. Don't run into me, please. Woo.
I like to be right up on it. I like to hear that in
Actually,
your ear till morning. Love that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was like up on the speakers at the loft quite a few times, but never like usually in the rail. But I like got into it superly because of photography and I was like in school for photography. And so I just like blew all my fucking loans that I got on fucking shows, but I was taking pictures for school and they were really, really good, like really cool flow pictures and stuff. And so I like experienced the scene hugely when I was in college. And
Doing that's you gotta have some talent to be able to do flow pictures. That's a lot of like low aperture capturing and capturing the whole fucking thing. You ever see like the people drawing with lights? Car commercials. That's like that, but it's way more intense. Like they really try to take what they're doing and actually.
so someone broke my camera at Boogie T, and I kind of like got out of the game. Like literally, like ran into my camera twice, and then they're like,
Ooh.
"Ooh, is this a camera?" And it's like,
Dude,
"Is this a?"
Is this my
This was some
fist?
of my
Wow.
photography. It's on the Insta.
flow pictures are fuck.
That's what I was really into that got me into the scene was like flow and smoking weed at the time. And then I loved the music once I got there. It was like, holy shit, I actually love this.
There's like that's like a smell that you get like just like really potent weed whenever you went to the Skyway. First thing you smelled is like, oh Jesus Christ, that's strong fucking weed. How does anyone
As soon as
not
my
know?
computer's built, we're going to be back doing photography. So
Nice.
that's like going to come back.
Those are nuts. Those are crazy.
I loved my
Yeah.
photography actually. Like, yeah, those were at
That's
the loft. That's
insane.
2 people. I think that's
So-
a hoop and poi.
Kind of
here.
the reason why they do that is like she mentioned earlier, it was a lot of drugs. So a lot of hallucinogens like acid or MDMA, you get trailing effects. So things linger. You're just
I
in
fell
your
in
fin.
love with the flow though. Like,
Yeah,
So basically, just
pretty much, yeah.
yeah, the picture definitely recreates that. It's weird.
Very trippy.
When someone's doing the
flashbacks.
trick perfect, you can get the shape like in the picture. It's so.
And now ever since then, we've gotten so many different, like we've got poi, we've got flow. Specifically now they call it flow, where it's like a cheat, kind of like a bandana.
Those pizza tossing thing, the
those
Flow
things.
Star.
Flow Star.
I
that's what
want
they're-
one of those.
Yeah, those look cool. Those
Like,
look really
it
cool.
just looks really fun.
It
We
literally
have
looks like they're making pizza.
like everything but that. I have like everything but that or the fans. We have poi, we have staff, levy ones, double staffs, hoops, like all of
Staffs
it.
are trippy as fuck. Really trippy. That's like the thing on the string, right?
That's the levitation one. That's mainly
Yeah.
what I do.
Those are fucking
Yeah.
trippy.
I love that.
What was another? I mean, there's the classic loving. You know, got the lights in the finger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Did something. I don't know. In the
Interesting.
late 90s, they were
I like that
club
style.
aesthetic.
And then
Like
there's
Matrixy.
there's one that's specific to psytrance. It's called staffing, and it's not what you think, or not staffing. It's called scything.
Oh,
Have identical looking scythes, and you're spinning it in your hand to make like. You ever see those like wind things that looks like it's fucking morphing, but all it is spinning? Yeah, that's what
like-
they're doing with the scythes. Doing cool shit with that.
it looks like it's connected.
There's a whole like, and I mean, hip hop
Those are
kind of has
insane.
that with like the dances.
They
and
do the
sturdy
tutting
stuff.
and stuff almost gloving.
Yeah, but there's not any sort of like,
Contortion dancing.
yeah, there's it's a whole different scene when it comes to art. Like, have you ever been to a big rave? Recently?
I don't know what you can.
Go to like a festival.
Yeah.
Even like a show at the Arm.
Yeah. Those are like the crazy ones. Like when you go to the art, so when I went to Snowda, they had everything up top floor, main stage, you know, everything's cool and it's dark. But then they had the garage.
It was so dope.
And when you went down into the garage, that's where all the vendors were, everyone that does glass blowing and builds the flow toys.
And the lights were like shining up into all the weird shit in the garage. It looked dope, actually.
Yeah. Cookie Monster blew out the the system and overheated
Yeah, and he's
everything.
not even around anymore.
Yeah, rest in peace.
That
Cookie
was
Monster.
dope. He played the
killed him?
warehouse show
No.
literally
He,
after
he
that.
died from health complications after the
That
later.
Cookie
show?
Monster.
No, not
Oh.
that show. Just like after.
You saw this man both the
No.
speakers of his last show and then he died? What the hell?
Ironically, though, someone did get taken out on a stretcher after that happened, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god. And he was like flopping up and down. He was clearly
Seizure.
tripping. No, he's tripping. He was like, "Ah!"
Never a
Flopping up and
good
down.
sight, but glad they got him help. Jesus.
Never a good sight, but they opened up the whole garage door and everything. They're like, "Get
Oh,
the
shit.
fuck out of here." Yeah. Rave scene's crazy, bro. When you get into shit like that, or you go to like Germany or anything overseas and you get into the underground shit where they're breaking into buildings,
That would be dope.
are you mentally preparing? I don't think you are. I think you're physically preparing by going to the gym. Mentally, though. Because you're ready to break into the building, you're ready to climb through, and you're ready to escape. But are you ready to be surrounded by people that are
Ready to pick up the building.
ready to pick? Book smash.
They used to do kind of dope warehouse shows in the cities, and I don't really know. Like, I used to promote, kind of got out of it during COVID. And the only one that ever got busted was after Ganja, and I have no idea if, like, Ganja or anyone was going to play it. I just, like, roll up, and there's cops outside. All right, let's leave. But Double Oats and Cookie Monster played. And the Arctarians were from Canada and dope.
Lots of underground legends. Minneapolis is actually pretty well known for EDM. I mean, Ganja White Night, they like praise it.
And metal, weirdly enough, after
Yeah.
the burial from here.
It's just hip hop. Struggling.
What about girl that's yeah, Lizzo. I'm like, what about Lizzo? Why could I
don't
not
talk
think of her
about
name?
Lizzo.
I was gonna
Lizzo-
call her Lexo.
People like if you look up Lizzo on like
She's not
YouTube.
even actually from here.
Excuse me.
She's not even actually from like.
Where is she originally from?
I don't remember. I watched her on Hot Ones, and she's not even
Google.
actually.
Well,
But
here's
sorry,
the
go
thing.
on.
She's as far as like building an underground presence. Here's the thing. In my opinion, she's more from here music wise than Young Gravy is.
Yeah.
Because Young Gravy grew up here in Rochester.
That's sad, but yeah.
And then he moved to Madison for college or something.
It was
And that's
college,
when
yeah.
his rap career kicked off. Is basically in Madison.
So his rap careers.
In Wisconsin and LA and wherever else they were going. Like here people don't talk about, oh, remember like when Young Gravy was coming up and but no, because that wasn't a thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They
So
were like, oh, I went to school with him.
right. Lizzo worked with rhyme sayers a ton when she was coming up for years, several years.
Yeah.
And people know who she is in Minneapolis from being Lizzo from Minneapolis. So I would consider her more of a Minnesota artist than Young Gravy is, to be honest with you. Is that partially just because I like to dunk on Young Gravy? Yeah. But I still think it's true because our community doesn't know who you are. Our community around here isn't talking about, oh, yeah, we need to get Matt to come out and to blah, blah, blah and do this. Nobody says that, bro.
No.
Nobody. I talk to everybody in the Rochester art community. Nobody tells me, oh, let's get Matt to come out and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? And he probably doesn't care. He's making a lot of money, but that's what matters to me. These are the people I'm around. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And I don't think we've got really any big electronic artists that okay, count as electronic. Owl City.
Oh my God, I forgot about him.
From Winona.
Watana.
Oh, Watana, sorry.
Oh,
it was one
yeah.
of the Wobos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's such a banger though. But
Did-
like one hit wonder.
Did
so
you know that
sad.
there's a fuck up in that? You have to
Wait.
like really listen for it, and you got to be a music like inclined.
You
a-
gotta have
there's a
music
note off
theory
key.
tuned into your
No, I
ears.
feel like I've
There's a
heard
note
that.
off key. Yeah, and he talks about it. He's like, I kind of just left it.
He's just like.
Yeah,
In like the main melody.
yeah. He has a
God,
whole
now I'm
video
gonna
on it.
listen to
That
it like
sounds fun.
50
Yeah.
times later. Is it
Yeah.
like just one
That
fuck
sounds
up or the
fine.
whole song?
No,
he
it's just
does
one
it?
one fuck up, but you
One
can hear it after he points it out. Every time I hear the song, I'm like, oh, there it is. There's that
That's funny.
one off key note, but it kind of works. Kind of
Oh,
works.
that kind of somehow reminded me of Breathe Carolina. Did you guys ever listen to them? They were like super emo, kind of almost hardcore, and then they went EDM, like fully EDM, not like Attack, like they went full blown EDM. Like,
Oh no.
yeah, it was bad actually, like bad. Kind of. I like their old shit, but
If you're gonna do a complete like, not even that's more than 180. You're doing a whole 270 at that point. Like you.
it
Very
must have went.
rough.
Well, Skrillex did it. He used to be super emo and then became Skrillex, but like somehow
he
he got
was-
away. But he was good either way.
Yeah.
He was like actually good at music.
He was in a bunch of bands and stuff. Growing up, he was a good singer.
Actually good at music.
Yeah, he was
Low-key,
in from first to last. I loved him.
very
actually.
big pioneer when it comes to like influencing new things and just continually outdoing yourself.
He shaved his head, didn't he?
Yeah.
yes.
Something like that.
Uh,
Yeah.
And it doesn't even
Yeah.
look like him anymore.
And
It's
he's got
like,
a
no,
fucking
the
beard
emo-ness
now.
is gone.
He went
Yeah.
from like just because he used
He's
to, I think
Drake
he had a
genre
drug problem,
person
and
now.
he was like talking about that, and he was like just getting off of drugs. So he's like crater face, acne, wearing his big ass glasses like a dork, shaved head on the side, looking like that.
People
that was
were
like the
making
start of
memes
that.
for years.
Yeah, and then now all of a sudden he's like shaved, cut,
He looks like a different
grown a
ethnicity.
beard out, like. Damn, yeah, who's this guy? This is the one that made the.
Oh my god.
No. At the whole Jack U thing is where that shift Skrillex happened. He started collaborating with Major Lazer and why can I not think of his name? Oh my god. He's literally like the head of Major Diplo. Yeah, Diplo. Once he started working with Diplo, whoop, just the whole like, I'm gonna make bro step, that was out the door. He's like, It's gonna be really fucking good. We could go on talks all day about how the differences between hip hop now, where somebody will create some sort of a sound, but then everybody copies that sound. When it comes to like dubstep and EDM, someone will create a format of something, but then everybody's like, all right, it's time to get sound design in. I'm gonna make a bass out of me slamming a door. Shit like that. It's really what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like creating your specific like sound. When you're listening, like if you do any sort of like EDM feedback at all, you'll get people that are like, yeah, it's kind of like a so and so bass growl. They have specific sounds put to them. Like you can't walk up to the baby and be like, oh, that's the baby 808. Can't say that.
That's why I don't like to stick to one genre of mixing or 1 beats per minute, which is a lot of what people are doing. Is it's
140,
140 or it's gonna be all 80 or all 70, and it's gonna be all rhythm. I think I love rhythm, but it becomes a boring set. Like it does.
You're doing crazy. Like I'm gonna chop 4 fucking songs.
That's cool if you can get it right.
Yeah.
Like that's cool.
You ever seen that rhythm chopping? I've probably shown you when I'm like my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
they're doing
cannot
that
do
with
4. Like 2 is cool.
2 was cool, but 4
It was insane.
who was the one that kind of capitalized on that? It was Wanto, I think is his name. He was working with Boogie T and a lot of those people. But that was his big thing. Lost Lands, he was the only one that had a fucking camera pointed directly down at his mixer. He has a whole like system that when he slides the volume up, visualizer on the TV shows the waveform going on the mixer. He capitalized on that.
Kind of like talked shit about the whole music scene and was like, oh, I'm only pretty much doing this for money. I just make sounds.
He doesn't really produce.
That's why I don't really listen to him anymore. It's just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, that's just why.
But you're gonna get douchey.
You're like
people
ahead of
everywhere.
something right
Oh
now.
yeah, of course.
I think the pinnacle, like the kingpin of douche when it comes to EDM would have to be fucking Andrew or Joel. Sorry, fucking
Deadmau5.
Deadmau5. He is such an asshole, but he is also very talented,
Really good.
really good.
His
at what he
live
does.
streams are really cool when he's like creating the visuals.
Yeah. Oh
showing
yeah.
me, though.
He creates
We
all
saw
of his
him at the,
visuals himself.
dance.
His whole stage design and everything, it was 3D, like cube. This man is nuts when it comes to doing things. Linus Tech Tips did an entire video on his house.
You watched it?
Yeah. Yeah. He is one at the time that was recorded, he was one of only like 3 or 5 people that had a Dolby Atmos certified studio.
Told me that before.
Yeah.
Like he just
Insane.
He's just
and
insane.
Aggressive.
Yeah. Everything is like in the floor. He had a whole live stream station that's like a round table that's just computer.
I've seen one of his live streams. Sound like fire as fuck. And then he'd be like, "This isn't right," and he'd delete the whole
Just
thing.
delete it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Or he'll fuck around and he'll like troll other like previous artists. He'll like he out of nowhere he was like, "Oh look, I just made the Sandstorm synth." Troll bait. Very well respected. He's a dickhead, but he's very well respected. I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. Cool to talk about like EDM, like a side hobby. Fine. I mean, it's what I was doing before I decided to do rap beats.
We were
So-
thinking about go like Haven or like places
That'd be
around
cool.
Roch. Out there with a
That'd be dope, like in the
Yeah.
woods.
yeah.
Dicks. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. It's really awesome that you are, especially around here. You know, doing the whole EDM. I don't mean to say that as like a disrespect, like just like as a whole, like EDM, you need to keep that alive. That is such an influential part of what music, like all of pop music is basically EDM. Remove the vocals.
Yeah, these.
So.
And it is like another oversaturated place, and you kind of have to come up with your.
Yeah, but we need that. We need that.
Us getting in trouble.
Fair enough. What's this ticket gonna cost? Is it worth it? Are we gonna go to jail?
Just rent a campground. Invite a shit ton of people. You're allowed to drink there. I don't know. We can find out. That would be lit though. Just rent the whole fucking campground. Invite anybody can
figure
camp.
It out. But yeah.
They have to pay a certain fee, but then anybody can.
Well, I'm looking forward to you performing again, especially here with our nifty little setup. I know it looks kind of weird for you, but it's gonna look awesome for the
it'll
people
be cool
watching.
to see.
Yeah, it'll look pretty cool for the people watching. We are going to take a short little heat break before we get this done because I need to get things set up. Blake.
Yes.
Is there any closing remarks that we want to give before we give the floor to Dark Barbie?
Let's just give you a rundown of everything going on again. We have 2 festivals going on here in Rochester on Memorial Day weekend. We have the Frequency 1 Festival, which is actually just north of here in Pine Island. It'll be Saturday. They'll start in the early afternoon. They'll go into the night. And then there's Nice Fest that's going on the north side of downtown, brought to you by Nice Things Co. They have a grand opening of their clothing brand store right next door to Hidden World Vinyl Records. They will be having live music playing at Hidden World Vinyl Records next door from Saturday to Sunday into Monday. So check in at least one of those days. Those are the events going on this weekend. The following weekend, Jay Havoc has his album release party at Tree Dome in downtown Rochester. I will be opening for him along with Dabo Fly. We'll have White Boy Beats on the sound.
Yes, sir.
It'll be Tree Dome. It'll be downtown. It'll be Jay Havoc. It'll be nice. We just updated our Spotify playlist with a bunch of new releases from Lil Crazed, Hell's Paradise. King Ace just dropped an album. Jay Havoc and Quake Jones together on the track. Syed, King Lundy, myself, and a ton of other artists. There's like 100 tracks on the playlist in total, so go check that out as well. Go check out Dabo Fly's new project he just dropped with YPG Money Mac. That just released as well. And then as far as us here at Dark Gems, subscribe. We are at 64 right now, trying to grow the community here on YouTube. We stream every week, 7 to 10 p.m., so send in your submissions in the description. And our Instagram, it is Dark Gems INTL on Instagram. We are at 974 right now. We need 26 more members to the community. We'll be giving out free merch to our 1,000th follower. So make sure you also tap in there because that's basically the central hub of everything. So with that being said, we are going to go into a heat break, and very soon we will have Dark Barbie on stage with another set. So let's get it. This is the vlog.
In your head and asking yourself whether or not you're okay with being with that bitch. If that happened. Alright, bet, King. Peace.
So. Hey, bitch, this that Jazella production. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shut up and take my money. Bunch of fake friends, playing pretend, talking shit about me, wanna hang out on the weekend. Yeah, they scheming, steady scheming. I've been in my room alone, I'm talking to my demons. Bunch of fake friends, playing pretend, talking shit about me, wanna hang out on the weekend. Yeah, they scheming, steady scheming. I've been in my room alone, I'm talking to my demons. Had to go flood my wrist, had to go cop that whip, had to upgrade my bitch, ops out I can't slip, for the gang I won't switch, new cup just one sip, had to go take that trip, my crew we don't snitch, want you to notice that lately you bogus, yeah, don't know your motive, thought I would notice, but this is your lowest, yeah, my heart's the coldest, real friends are chosen, yeah, my friends are chosen, yeah. Bunch of fake friends, playing pretend, talking shit about me, wanna hang out on a weekend. Yeah, they scheming, steady scheming. I've been in my room alone, I'm talking to my demons. Bunch of fake friends, playing pretend, talking shit about me, wanna hang out on a weekend. Yeah, they scheming, steady scheming. I've been in my room alone, I'm talking to my demons. Swear that they want me to change, but I never change. I will not fold on the game. Funny how they talking about me, but they never saying the shit to my face. Ay. I just been learning my place. Ay. I just been learning my place. Ay. They asking to link up, I don't ever meet them. Then ask them all how does it taste. Ay. Fuck them, don't need them. I am so evil. I'm feeling like freezing. Yeah, evil Knievel. I do not feel alright. Diamonds on my neck full of ice. Shoes with the checks all white. Shoes with the checks all white. Yeah, I don't really fuck with no bitches. Homie talk shit, he gon' end up in dishes. I can be fucking with snitches. They don't know Joe from the trenches. Fucking your hoe and she tryna take pictures. She on her knees, but she ain't religious. People talk shit on this like that I'm living. Guess it just hard, don't see the vision. Bunch of fake friends, playing pretend, talking shit about me, wanna hang out on a weekend. Yeah, they scheming, steady scheming. I've been in my room alone, I'm talking to my demons. Bunch of fake friends, playing pretend, talking shit about me, wanna hang out on a weekend. Yeah, they scheming, steady scheming. I've been in my room alone, I'm talking to my demons.
Stay on your toes. Wise man, did you reap what you sow? Stay on your toes. You know? Yeah. Ain't no sympathy out here, the world is cold. A wise man said you reap what you sow. It don't matter what's on your feet, stay on your toes. I'm always high, rocking Air Force One's low. Time's borrowed, yeah, and then it's old. We start young, yeah, then we get old. Better do it now, yeah, you never know. Better do it now, yeah, cause you never know. The more you know, yeah, the less you grow. Think we starting the process, stopping they glow. I got my pedal to the floor, I'm playing defense. And when the cops came that way, I hit the fence. Yeah, hey, jumping over barriers. Keep the signal like I was a carrier. Yeah, wireless cellular. Everywhere, I'm omnipresent. Ain't no sympathy out here, the world is cold. A wise man said you reap what you sow. It don't matter what's on your feet, stay on your toes. I'm always high, rocking Air Force One's low. Time's borrowed, yeah, and then it's old. We start young, yeah, then we get old. Better do it now, yeah, you never know. Better do it now, yeah, cause you never know. Living through the light, trying to find a night. I be high as kite, on the track like bite. My bars be the toughest, call it Riker Island. If you have no writer's block, I'm screaming free you. Just know I got some bars that I can lend you. I get turned up, you should book me at your venue. Yeah, a real performance, I'm worth my earnings. You know, plus more, yeah, plus more. Weirdo.
of the game, I'm exhausted. Flying sauce, I'm a sauce it. I got a drink and I lost it. I tell you shut up, I smashed it. Smash burgers, the beef we got squashed it. He from the streets, he never ever seen a mosh pit. We go superstar, I wish that on a shooting star. I'ma blow your whole advance on some shoes and cars. Even though we not together, hoping you go far. Cause I know I am. Hope to see you there. Gonna be some millionaires. I need a diamonds that blow when they glare. Don't need no data, simple like the stare. I got the answer, it's simple right there. Sometimes I ask if I should even care. Most of the time I really don't. Versace Medusa, turn you to stone. I'm with the hunters like my name is gone. Whoa, 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 hold the phone. First thing that she smelled on me was my Armani cologne. Rockstar Rolling Stones, Cali rolling cones. Macaulay Culkin at the party, feel at home alone. This all cost 40 bones, feel like Corleone. Last month did 30 songs. Hold on, what you want? You wanna cop in what you want? We cop what you long for, sell it for a lot more. Last 2 days I pop for, spray guess what the pop's for. Off the walls like parkour, off the top like haircuts. Don't fuck with them cause they're nuts. I gotta make a deposit, I need that big in my closet. Why would you hate on my hot shit? I'm with that skid on the lost shit. Off of the game up exhausted, flying sauce, I'm a sauce it. I got a drink and I lost it. I tell you shut up, I smashed it. Smash burgers, the beef we got squashed it. He from the streets, he never ever seen a mosh pit. We go superstar, I wish that on a shooting star. I'ma blow your whole advance on some shoes and cars. Even though we not together, hoping you go far. Cause I know I am. Hope to see you there. Gonna be some millionaires.
You know how I feel is true, but I know you ain't feeling me. Fool me once, put the blame on you. Fool me twice, put the blame on me. Now shame on me. You know how I feel tonight, and you know how I'm feeling right. And what you did comes with a price, cause I don't want you in my life. Now it's fuck you right, I can't believe you did this shit. Now I'm popping pills, getting off the shits. Now I think of you as a bitch. Now I'm focused on getting rich. Now I'm hitting licks. I just be making these songs, dropping it soon, so you know that the wait is over. Baby, you know that you're wrong, I'ma be all up in LA, just take
Hey, what's good? I am Dark Barbie, and I'm going to play some music for you guys. I hope you like dubstep. And you can find it on soundcloud.com/thedarkbarbie. And you can also find my shop at Dark Barbie Different on Etsy and Dark Barbie Different on TikTok. Thank you. Enjoy.
some bass music?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going down. Yes, sir. It's going down.
But if I could turn back and undo the seams, malice comes in waves and goes right back into the sea. All this life you'd only seen the villain filling in threes, shifting cast that spell of yours to bring you what you need. Malice comes in waves and goes right back
got an ice chain cause a nigga getting cash. 3 different pages going off because I'm cracking. Trying to turn $1 to $1 million, how what's happening? Yeah, hey, running through the motherfucking street, y'all.
Alright guys, this is the last song. Thank you for joining us today. Follow me on SoundCloud, The Dark Barbie.